Please don't accept any more participants to come in. I'm trying to get Dr. Pan to come in, yeah? Otherwise, we cannot start the session. Please do not accept any more participants, yeah? So those of you who are using 2 devices, can you please off 1 device? Please switch off 1 device. If you are using 2, switch off 1. Thank you. Yes, Yung, you have a question, Yung? Your hand is raised. Dr. Fan? Dr. Fan, are you in? Yes, Dr. Fan. Yes. All right. Okay, thank you, yeah, Dr. Fan. So we'll continue the session now. We have with us here Dr. Fan, who is also the ketua for the panel of writers for this module, yeah. So teachers, those of you who have the mic on, can you please off so that we can start our session, yeah? All right, over to you, Dr. Fan.
Yeah, thank you very much, Madam Lim. Let me see who are together with us this morning. I guess suppose Puan Zaitun lah, Puan Zaitun Ashad, our officer from IPGM, desk officer from IPGM, jurulatih kebangsaan, jurulatih negeri, pegawai-pegawai JPM and PPD, and also participants. You are in a huge group actually this morning. More than 400, I guess about 500 of you. Very good morning. Welcome to the MoLIB, online course for cohort 4. Altogether we have 4 cohort for this year, online cohort that supposed to be attended
Dr.
by.
Fan. Dr. Fan, it seems your audio is a little bit got interference.
Okay, can you hear me now?
We can hear, but there's a lot of interference.
Oh, I see. Okay, without
this is better. This is better.
Me now?
This is better. Yeah,
better,
this is good.
Okay, that's good. Huh? Okay, let me share with you one PowerPoint here. Just hold on for a while. Okay, I'm opening the slide actually now. Just hold on. This is online course normally. Normally it happens that affected by certain factors. Okay, I hope every one of teachers, every one of the participants, be patient. Be patient. If we are face to face, it is different. Okay. Can you see my slide or not, Nai? Okay.
Not yet. Oh, okay, coming out
Not
now.
yet. Okay. Can you see the slide now? Madam Lim?
Yes. The slide is on.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. Actually, we are this morning. Actually, we are discussing about two important terminology. That is, you have to keep in your mind. Okay, you have to keep in mind. After this session, I will take about 30 minutes only. 30 minutes to explain about two things. One is plan, PLAN, and then second thing is MoLIB. There are two important terminology that I hope that after first slot, after my session will be carry on with Dr. Norazima, I guess. Will introduce to you further about MoLIB. Okay. For this session, I will explain what is the policy behind, what is the requirement from Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia to call all of you to attend this course this morning. Okay, it is under PLAN, P-L-A-N. Okay, PLAN actually stand for, in Bahasa Melayu will be Program Literacy and Numeracy Sekolah Rendah. Okay, in English, it is straightforward. Primary Literacy and Numeracy. Okay, please remember this. Okay, at the end of the session, I will ask you again, what is PLAN? P-L-A-N. Okay. Please remember primary school, Program Literacy and Numeracy for Sekolah Rendah. Okay, in English, it is straightforward. It is primary literacy and numeracy. No problem for Sekolah Rendah. Only for Bahasa Melayu, you have to keep this one. Make it the complete sentence. That is for Sekolah Rendah, not for Sekolah Menengah. Okay. Why are you calling to be attended this course this morning? We have a long story actually behind happening before this. Okay, earlier it happens to every one of you should be more familiar than me. Actually, Linux, it is related to the Linux. We noticed that during Linux 2.0, there are 12 constructs. So every one of you has running the saringan, right? The saringan, and then after that you have given intervention to your student that has not passed the construct, the 12 construct. Okay, it happened until 2018. Okay. Now suddenly, in 2019, the Linux 2.0 is stopped, right? During the time was stopped during 2019. So what happened to our student? That that so-called low achievement, okay, that has not passed 12 construct. Okay, the KPM actually has stated that all students actually in the all pupils that in primary school should achieve at least tahap penguasaan 3 TP3 berdasarkan di SKP KSSR. So, how do we overcome this? Because we noticed that in the classroom, there are many pupils actually has not passed this minimum 12 construct. Okay, so to identify mengikut TOB sekolah dan pentaksiran alternatif. The third point, okay, mengikut tahap keupayaan murid. Actually, our KPM actually aware that we have variety abilities of pupils in the classroom. So how do we take this one, overcome this, and then to achieve our variety KPI, that is different abilities of student in the classroom. That's why the intervention, differentiated intervention based on the needs of the student should be provided for our pupils. Okay, this is the concept behind how it is coming out with the MoLIB. Okay, that's why in 2019, a team from bahagian perkembangan kurikulum and IPGM were called to discuss about how to overcome this issue when Linux was demolished or stopped during 2019. Okay, I was one of the team members during the time. Were discussing what is the method actually, what is the kaedah should be proposed to school actually, because from Kementerian it was instructed that satu punca kuasa telah pun turun daripada Kementerian Pendidikan menyatakan bahawa suatu support material, bahan sokongan, support material should be given to school immediately when the Linux 2.0 stopped during 2019. So how? Pasukan itu telah pun bermesyuarat dan akhirnya in 2019, as I mentioned just now, we propose to introduce one module that is to give intervention, intervention that is more focused on variety abilities of our students. Alright. Keputusan mesyuarat JK Pemandu Plan in 2021. Before 2021, in 2019 also, 2019 and 2020, the pilot test actually has been carried out. Because when we launched the module actually in 2020, we do not know what is the acceptance, what is the acceptance and then the effectiveness of this module to teachers in school yet. That's why we go to certain school. In 2020 we go to Sabah, one school, and then we go to Sarawak. Sarawak also we go one school in Sibu. Sabah, if I'm not mistaken, we go to Marudi, that side. We go to Marudi, in Sibu, and then we take one school in Sepang for pilot run the module in 2020. After that, the feedback, we get the feedback from school. We review back the module. In 2021, Mesyuarat Jawatankuasa Pemandu Plan has come up with a perluasan plan for school. For school, it is more school actually involved. Okay, until today, we will train this year we will train 1,800, roughly 1,800 teachers for whole country. Okay. Dalam pelaksanaan, untuk melaksanakan modul ini, antara beberapa plan komunikasi yang ditetapkan adalah yang pertamanya adalah webinar plan. Webinar adalah seperti yang berlangsung sekarang inilah. Okay, disebabkan oleh beberapa faktor, kita tidak dapat bersemuka, maka kita akan menggunakan pendekatan webinar. Okay, salah satunya adalah post-COVID. Semasa pandemik, kita tidak boleh bersemuka. Selepas daripada pandemik, sekarang ini adalah post-COVID. Semasa post-COVID, kita juga berhadapan dengan beberapa faktor lagi, antaranya adalah kos. Kita juga tidak boleh bersemuka disebabkan oleh ramainya 1,800 lebih guru. Jadi kita mesti mencari satu pendekatan lah FPGM mencari satu pendekatan untuk menggunakan webinar inilah untuk menyebar luaskan modul ini kepada guru-guru. Baik. Selain daripada pelan komunikasi ini, kempen kesedaran kempen kesedaran juga kita sebar luaskan melalui kita telah pun membuat website kita ada buat website. Cikgu boleh melihat informasi tentang pelan ini dalam website. Okay, di situ ada dibuat video, rakaman video, dan di situ juga di situ juga ada beberapa bahan sokongan diletakkan dalam website berkenaan lah. Cikgu boleh ambil bahan-bahan elektronik dan sebagainya. Selain daripada itu, JPM, PPD dan PIBK juga terlibat untuk dalam pelaksanaan menyebar luas MoLIB inilah. Aktiviti plan, aktiviti utama plan seperti yang dicadangkan adalah macam ini cikgu. Hari ini cikgu datang untuk mendapatkan input tentang plan dan juga MoLIB. Jadi diharap apabila input ini diperolehi. Baik, input yang diperolehi ini cikgu perlu balik dan membuat PLC. Itu diharapkanlah cikgu Sebab wakil daripada sekolah kita tidak mampu untuk to call every one of you in school. Actually this is tahap 2 guru yang mengajar matematik tahap 2. Jadi tahap 1 for tahun 2 dan tahun 3. Tahun 1 tidak terlibat Saya ulang semula. Untuk guru-guru yang guru-guru sasaran yang terlibat dalam MoLIB Numeracy ini adalah tahap 1. Tahun 2 dan tahun 3. Maknanya tahun 1 kami tidak include lagi tahun 1 sebab murid baru tahap transisi daripada pra Jadi modul ini memberi fokus untuk tahun 2 dan tahun 3. Untuk makluman cikgu juga, di bawah plan ada 3 subjek, iaitu bahasa Melayu, matematik dan juga bahasa Inggeris. Untuk bahasa Melayu, dia ada modul MoLIB juga kita juga memanggil modul latihan intervensi berfokus sebagai literasi kami letakkan MoLIB literasi. Untuk matematik kita menamanya sebagai MoLIB Numeracy. Jadi ada 2 modul iaitu ada 2 MoLIB bahasa Melayu dan MoLIB Mathematics. Untuk bahasa Inggeris mereka gunakan SOW dia punya standard untuk bahasa Inggeris, iaitu diletakkan di bawah bahagian perkembangan kurikulum. Baik. Diharap selepas cikgu mendapat input daripada kursus ini, cikgu balik dan sebar luas melalui PLC. Cikgu boleh minta bantuan boleh minta bantuan daripada pasukan jurulatih sebab cikgu ada dalam Telegram. Cikgu telah pun diletakkan dalam Telegram kemudian baik. Diharap juga modul ini walaupun tidak memberi fokus secara langsung kepada PBD sebab pelaksanaan PDP untuk numeracy ataupun matematik ini di sekolah mempunyai berkaitan rapat dengan pentaksiran berasaskan bilik darjah Diharap juga MoLIB ini boleh membantu cikgu, boleh membantu nanti cikgu boleh tengoklah di mana aspek yang boleh ditambah baik untuk membantu cikgu, dan akhirnya cikgu boleh dapatkan input untuk diberi penjelasan kepada ibu bapa dan seterusnya lah, membantu murid untuk meningkatkan pencapaian dia. Baik, terutamanya kepada murid-murid yang tidak melepasi 12 konstruk dan yang melepasi konstruk tapi berada pada tahap sederhana di samping murid-murid lain yang mempunyai pencapaian tinggi, ya. Okey. Maknanya MoLIB ini bukan sahaja cater kepada yang gagal dalam saringan Linus, juga memberi tumpuan kepada murid-murid yang berada pada tahap pertengahan dan juga mempunyai tahap tinggi dalam pencapaian matematik, ya. Baik. This is the portal that I mentioned just now. The portal plan dilemma, you can refer to this URL. Okay, you can take this URL and then you can explore. These are the material and information that can be gained. The video also can be gained in this website. Alright. The framework, the strategic planning framework in 2022. This is the VC, matlamat akhir or VC for sekolah rendah, that untuk penguasaan, semua sekolah rendah menguasai literasi dan numeracy berdasarkan di SKP untuk 3 subjek, 3 mata pelajaran, iaitu bahasa Melayu, bahasa Inggeris dan mathematics. Digariskan, semua trust strategik ini melibatkan BPK, saya dah sebut tadi. Kalau bahagian perkembangan kurikulum akan memberi tumpuan kepada pembinaan bahan, untuk membina pembinaan bahan. Kemudian yang keduanya adalah IPG, institusi yang terlibat dalam perancangan strategik ini adalah IPGM, iaitu dalam pelaksanaan pengajaran dan pembelajaran yang kita kenali sebagai intervensi. Yang ketiganya IAB juga terlibat, IAB terlibat terutamanya dalam memperkasakan peranan pentadbir sekolah dalam penyeliaan dan penilaian instruksional. Kita tahu bahawa pelaksanaan plan, di bawah plan ini tidak akan mencapai objektif sepenuhnya sekiranya pentadbir sekolah tidak involve sepenuhnya dalam terutamanya dalam memahami dan juga dalam melaksanakan plan ini. Jadi IAB berperanan untuk memperkasakan peranan pentadbir dalam pemahaman konsep plan ini. Kemudian institusi yang berikutnya adalah lembaga peperiksaan, Lembaga peperiksaan juga dilibatkan dalam di bawah plan ini. Okey. Apakah peranan mereka, untuk membangunkan item untuk menyokong pentaksiran formatif. Baik. Kemudian sudah pastinya cikgu akan melaporkan pencapaian murid-murid iaitu di bawah PBD dari semasa ke semasa. Maka bahagian PPDP ni, bahagian PPDP ni apa ni, Madam Lip? Dan juga BPSH, BPSH juga akan berperanan di sini untuk menjalinkan kerjasama komuniti dalam menyokong penguasaan literasi dan numeracy murid. Baik. Cikgu melaporkan PBD, analisis ini akan dibawa untuk perbincangan di peringkat KPM, cikgu. Jadi cikgu jangan bimbang tentang pelaksanaan plan ini sebab dia menyeluruh. Ada lembaga peperiksaan yang menyokong dari segi item-item untuk pentaksiran. IAB akan memantapkan, memperkasakan pentadbir sekolah dalam pemahaman. IPGM, kami inilah Di bawah IPGM, kami akan memperkasakan tentang pelaksanaan PDP. Kemudian bahagian perkembangan kurikulum akan memantapkan bahan sokongan. Ramai lagi ni, saya tak boleh nak baca banyak sangat. Saya pun tak berapa faham sangat dengan singkatan istilah ni. Kalau tengok BPG juga terlibat, JN ya, JN juga terlibat. Sangat ramailah institusi dalam KPM ini terlibat sama dalam memantapkan plan ini ya. Baik. Ada dinyatakan di sini peratus sekolah yang menunjukkan peningkatan daripada kategori Zamrud ya, iaitu more than 70% murid TP1 dan TP2 kepada kategori Nilam, iaitu less than 30% to 69.99%. That the student achieve TP1 and TP2 in BM, BI and Mathematics for tahap 1. This is KPI 1 ya. Ini adalah KPI 1 yang diletakkan dalam PBD kepada semua sekolah. Di samping itu, perancangan strategik ini juga mempunyai KPI 2 ya. KPI 2 adalah seperti meletakkan kategori Nilam. Okey, seperti yang saya nyatakan tadi ya. Dan juga kategori Delima. Dia wujudkan satu lagi kategori Delima iaitu 0% to 30% student yang mempunyai TP1 dan TP2 dalam BM, BI dan Matematik bagi murid tahap 1. Sebenarnya KPM cuba meletakkan pencapaian TP3 minimum secara purata kepada semua murid dalam 3 mata pelajaran ini ya. Sebab itulah dalam PDP sentiasa ditekankan bahawa pencapaian TP3 itu adalah minimum ya. Sebab untuk mencapai KPI 1 dan KPI 2 dalam perancangan strategik inilah ya pada tahun ini. Jadi ini cabaran cikgu ya. Sebab kita tahu bahawa murid mempunyai tahap kepelbagaian yang begitu rencam sekali ya. Okey. Peranan JPN dan PPD dari semasa ke semasa cikgu ya. Kami akan menyampaikan ya, hari ini kami akan menyampaikan dalam 3 hari bagaimanakah ya pelaksanaan di bawah MoLIB inilah, modul MoLIB ini. Kemudian untuk menyelaras dan juga untuk membimbing cikgu-cikgu di sekolah akan menjadi tanggungjawab PPD lah, iaitu focal point plan di peringkat daerah masing-masing ini ya. Untuk makluman cikgu juga, IPGM telah pun memberi input untuk memantapkan pembimbing rakan MoLIB ini. Okay, ya, ada dalam kalangan guru-guru telah pun dipanggil ya untuk mendapat input dan juga memperkasakan kefahaman mereka tentang MoLIB ini supaya mereka boleh menjadi rakan kepada anda semualah, kepada guru-guru yang menghadiri MoLIB kali pertama dalam kursus MoLIB ini. Jadi itu antara rakan ataupun pembimbing yang boleh memberi dan juga memantapkan konsep di bawah plan ini kepada cikgu ya. Alright. Analisis tahap penguasaan. Madam Lin cuba remind saya takut terlajak jauh ni ya. I suppose to stop what time, Madam Lin ya?
It's okay. I'll give you another 10 minutes. Okay, enough?
Okay, thank you. Alright, thank you.
Alright.
Okay, analisis tahap penguasaan murid dalam PBD Plan 2021. Ini yang tahun lepas ya, sebab cikgu melaporkan PBD, saya tidak berapa pasti ya berapa bulan sekali cikgu akan laporkan. Tapi ini adalah yang last year ya. Last year cikgu laporkan. Oh, siapa buat panggilan pula ni? Okay, saya harap bukan saya ya. Ada bunyi panggilan ni. Maaf ya. Madam Lim.
Yes,
Madam
sorry.
No, mana tone ya? Because I heard ada gangguan. Okay, maaf. Baik, ini adalah virtual, cikgu kena faham lah. Online webinar dia macam itulah ya. Ada di sana sini faktor yang mengganggu lah ya. Alright. Ini adalah rumusan keseluruhan. Cikgu yang melaporkan ni ya, data ini cikgu yang lapor. Last year for 3 subjects di bawah pelan ni, BM, BI and Mathematics. Untuk murid tahun 1, tahun 2 dan tahun 3. Saya dah sebut sebentar tadi, untuk MoLIB ini kita hanya tumpukan tahun 2 dan tahun 3 ya. Tapi tahun 1 ini kita ambil kira juga sebab kita nak tengok dahulu potensi murid tahun 1 supaya kita boleh menjadi ya, mereka akan menjadi sasaran kita kepada tahun 2 dan tahun 3 ni lah. Okey. Bilangan sekolah yang kita buat, kita ambil kira ya, adalah 783, hampir 100% lah. Hampir 100% sekolah yang kita fokus menghantar ya, menghantar data, dan bilangan kelas ni adalah 5,000 lebih ni ya cikgu. Baik. Kalau kita tengok pada keseluruhannya, didapati bahawa 2.61% ya berada pada TP1. Okay. 11.98% TP2. Ramainya TP3 ya, iaitu 41.67%. TP3, TP4 38.82%. And then TP5 dia akan menjadi semakin menurun balik sehinggalah TP6 1.99%. Okay. Kalau tengok pada catapai ni, cikgu tengok pada catapai, kita boleh melihat bahawa berapa persen daripada sini yang memberikan julat TP tadilah, sebab kita ada TP1 tu TP6 boleh lihat pada dia berada pada biru cikgu ya, berada pada biru. Ini menunjukkan TP2 sehingga TP4 lah. 2 hingga 4 adalah majoriti ya. Majoriti berbanding dengan tahap pencapaian yang lain ya. Baik. Kalau kita analisiskan mengikut negeri pula, ini paparannya ya, cikgu boleh nampak di sini. Saya tak nak detailkan cikgu sebab masa tidak banyak di sini. Kalau mengikut Sarawak kita tengok kedudukan Sarawak teruslah 3.34 purata keseluruhan. Baik. Kalau kita tengok 3.34 pencapaian average TP ni telah pun berada pada TP3 lah kita kata. Kan? Mungkin boleh dibanggakan lah. Walau bagaimanapun, ini enak ni. Walau bagaimanapun masih ada TP2 dan TP1. Sebab tidak semua lagi pencapaiannya berada pada 3 and above. Itu yang kita kena ambil perhatian. Baik, tahun 1, kalau kita tengok untuk mathematics ya, matematik ni yang ketiga ni, ramai lagi. Ya, ada dalam 1,000 lebih. 1,000 lebih mempunyai pencapaian TP1 dalam mathematics. Untuk TP2, ramai lagi cikgu, makin ramai. Ada 4,000 lebih, 4,920 students. Begitulah TP3, 18,000, TP4, 11,000 dan dia akan mengurang lah sampai TP6 hanya 800 lebih ya. Walaupun dia memberi gambaran puratanya 3.3. Cikgu nampak ramai ni ya, student kita yang berada pada kedudukan TP1 dan TP2. Okay, tahun 2 juga mempunyai TP1, TP2 untuk mathematics cikgu ya. Kita dapati bahawa tahun 2 laporannya masih lagi average 3.43 tapi kita masih lagi mempunyai bilangan student TP1 dan TP2 yang ramai ya. Begitulah juga dengan TP3 ini. Okey, untuk tahun 3 didapati semakin berkurangan cikgu. Semakin berkurangan TP1, TP2, TP3 sangat ramai. Purata keseluruhannya adalah 3.5 ya. Baik. Diharap dalam memberi pentaksiran cikgu menggunakan professional judgement yang telus ikhlas lah. Okay, sebab kita nak kepada pelaporan yang betul-betul genuine ya, yang tulen pencapaian murid di sekolah. Okey. Bagaimanakah kita nak membudayakan data PBD ini? Saya percaya cikgu mempunyai mekanismenya ya. Dipantau oleh PPD, guru besar, guru lain dan juga cikgu sendirilah serta murid. Cikgu mempunyai mekanisme, saya tak nak detailkan di sini ya. Banyak lagi ke slide kita ni ya. Tak banyak ada cikgu, dah nak habis ya. Jadi cikgu, untuk tahun ini KPI for this year, this is a repetition. Just now I have mentioned earlier the percentage of TP for tahap 1, percentage for pupils tahap 1 sekolah rendah menguasai sekurang-kurang TP3 dalam bahasa Melayu, Inggeris dan matematik berdasarkan di SKP. Jadi penetapan telah pun meletakkan penguasaan sekurang-kurangnya TP3. Itu saya sebut tadi lah. Kemudian aktiviti utamanya melaksanakan intervensi yang menyokong penguasaan TP1 hingga TP3 untuk numerasi sekolah rendah. Tanpa mengabaikan TP4, TP5 dan TP6. Jadi MoLIB ini bukan untuk memberi sasaran kepada TP1, TP2 sahaja. Sebab kita nak mengajar tanpa ada streaming, tanpa ada bias. Semua murid mempunyai equity yang sama. Ingat dalam PPPM ya. So milestone-nya kita gunakan modul inilah. Kita gunakan MoLIB. Apa maksud MoLIB? MoLIB adalah modul latihan, intervensi, berfokus dan terbeza. Okay, there are two version of MoLIB. One is for numeracy, the other one for literacy. Okay ya, warnanya juga berbeza, satunya biru dan satunya macam hijau, ke arah hijau sikit lah. Baik, bilangan sekolahnya seperti yang saya nyatakan sebentar tadi juga, bilangan sekolah sangat banyak tahun ini. 1,759 buah sekolah. Ini merupakan satu kohort yang terakhir lah kira. Anda merupakan kohort yang terakhir ya. Ini merupakan siri keempat untuk webinar. Last year kami telah pun melatih 802 orang keseluruhannya ya. Kemudian untuk rakam MoLIB, ini saya sebut tadi rakam MoLIB, ada guru-guru yang dimantapkan supaya untuk membantu cikgu semua. Cikgu-cikgu semua ya melaksanakan MoLIB. Kami telah pun memberi kursus tambahan kepada rakam MoLIB ini ya, seramai 92 orang pada tahun inilah. Jadi mereka akan ada satu perancangan nanti ya untuk membantu guru-guru melaksanakan idea yang dibawa di bawah MoLIB ini ya. Baik, saya akhiri slot ini dengan satu pantun. Lihat menarik si rama-rama, hinggap di dahan yang tidak tergapai. Terima kasih untuk kerjasama. Semoga KPI plan akan tercapai. Jalan-jalan di negara Arab. Negara Arab banyak untanya. Kepada guru IPGM berharap semoga MoLIB membawa rahmat darinya. Dengan itu semoga 3 hari ya, kursus 3 hari ini akan memberi kefahaman dan juga enjoy cikgu ya. Diharap juga cikgu enjoy dalam MoLIB secara webinar ini memandangkan ada ramai agensi, saya dah nyatakan tadi ya, ramai agensi termasuklah jemaah nazir sendiri yang terlibat di bawah plan ini. Mereka akan berkunjung ke sekolah-sekolah untuk melihat pelaksanaannya dari semasa ke semasa lah. Okey, diharap semua cikgu akan berjaya. Ingat dua istilah ya saya sebut di peringkat awal tadi, MoLIB dan plan. MoLIB bermaksud apa? Boleh jawab? Saya tanya, MoLIB bermaksud?
Modul latihan intervensi berfokus dan terbeza.
Bagus. Kalau bersemuka saya bagi hadiah kepada cikgu. Apa maksud plan?
Program literasi dan numerasi sekolah.
Bagus. Program literasi dan numerasi sekolah rendah. Okey, baik. Itu bahasa Melayu ya, bahasa Inggeris. Kalau bahasa Inggeris,
Literasi.
ya, primary literacy and numeracy. Okey, betul lah tu. Baik, saya serahkan kembali kepada Madam Lim ya. Okey,
Okay,
terima
thank
kasih.
you, Dr. Fan. Okay, thank you, Dr. Fan, for such a detailed background to the MoLIB. Yeah. So with that, I'm sure teachers now you understand the importance of MoLIB, this module, and Dr. Fan is the head of the panel of writers. Yeah. So we thank Dr. Fan very much for coming today to explain the module to us. All right. So we move on now to the next session, which is, let me introduce the presenter. Our presenter is Dr. Norazima, yeah? Dr. Norazima, I think Dr. Norazima is, yeah, she's already there, yeah? Okay, from IPG Campus Ipoh. Her topic is on, she'll be introduction to the MoLIB and also the theoretical framework. I think Dr. Norat, you have 1 hour. Okay, so I will stop sharing now. Okay, over to you, Dr. Norat.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, class. Hi class, can you see my PP slides?
Yes, madam.
Okay, I don't use double window. Therefore, I cannot see you class. And if any problem or any question that you want to ask, I can hear your voice. Okay, class. Okay, so I'll start now because I just have 1 hour left. Class, can you see my slide class now?
Yes, madam.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Okay, to the respected program coordinator, Madam Lim Bon Yan. Okay, Dr. Fan Siong Peng, the head of coach, and also all JVs and facilitators from all of IPGs in Malaysia. Okay, officer representative from Sarawak JPN, and to all teachers who are now teaching in the primary school in Sarawak. Okay. First of all, okay, I would like to express my sincere appreciation and congratulations to all of you as you have been chosen to be part of MoLIB trainers, inshallah. Okay. My turn. I am asked to present topic 1. That is, I'm Dr. Norazima Abdul Majid from IPG Campus Ipoh. Okay, my topic given to me is Introduction and Theoretical Framework of MoLIB. Okay, the objective of this session, at the end of this session, participants will be able to explain the theory that underlies differentiated teaching and learning under Tomlinson. From there, we narrow down to 3 small topics. There are PDP BT numeracy principles, element of PDP BT numeracy, and also the learning needs. The learning needs of PDP BT numeracy, there are 3: readiness, interest, and learning profile. Okay, for sure you want to know what is PDP BT numeracy. Okay, PDP BT numeracy is the abbreviation of pengajaran dan pembelajaran berfokus dan terbeza numerasi. PDP is as usual, pengajaran teaching in our class. But what is B and T? B is focus. We must focus to our students, because we know now, okay, we are facing our students with diverse culture, okay, different ability, different IQ. So we must focus on all our students, okay, on the low learner, low achiever, on the medium, and also on the high achiever. Okay, what is pressure? Yes.
Hello, madam.
Hello.
Yeah, the slide is not consistent with your feed. Your.
Pardon?
The slide is not.
My slide, can okay. My slide can move.
No, the slide is not.
Oh, it's
Slide
not.
is not
Your
showing.
slide is not moving.
Oh, not moving. Wait. Wait. I check back. Okay. Not moving, Okay, check back. What happened to my slide not moving, Okay. Wait, give me 3 minutes. I try one more time, It's okay, we just window. Okay. Class, you check now. Is my slide moving so that I can continue? Moving or not, class? Hello? Moving or not?
Not moving.
Not moving. Okay, wait. Why not moving? Okay, stop sharing. Okay. Skip. Okay. I'll try to do, okay, I turn off the camera first. Okay. I try to use entire screen. Okay, hopefully my slide can move now. Class, can you see my slide? I don't know what happened.
Yes.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Alhamdulillah, okay. This is our online, so many things can occur. This is the one that I'm afraid of. Class, okay, I start back, Okay. And there are 3 objectives that we need to fulfill today. There is, we must know what is PDP BT numeracy, the principle of PDP BT numeracy, the elements of PDP BT numeracy, and the learning needs to fulfill this PDP. There are readiness, interest, and learning profile. Okay, along this my session, I will always compare the theoretical framework of differentiated instruction by Tomlinson by the one that we are doing now by MoLIB. Okay, thus, okay, before I continue, okay, I want to let's go further. Let's get acquainted with a very famous figure of differentiated instruction. That is Dr. Carol M. Tomlinson from University of Virginia. She is one of the consummate leaders in the area of differentiated instruction. Okay, the one that you are doing now is MoLIB. MoLIB stands for Module Latihan Interversi Berfokus dan Terbeza. Can you notice the word terbeza there? Terbeza is means pembelajaran. The one that we are studying now, okay, is pembelajaran berfokus. But at the back, the word terbeza means we also want to borrow from her. That is pembelajaran terbeza ataupun differentiated instruction. Okay, this differentiated instruction, that is pembelajaran terbeza. But ours, we need to focus on the 3 levels of student. Class? Okay, Dr. Ann Tomlinson, she is now 70 something. She was born in 1944. Okay, she's an educator, an author, speaker, and researcher, and well known for her differentiated instruction. Okay, now she is Professor Emeritus at University of Virginia, and she has authored over 300 articles and books, including the differentiated classroom, responding to the needs of all learners that many teachers, many researchers are using now. Okay, based on her, in differentiated instruction atau pembelajaran terbeza, the one that you are doing now, berfokus terbeza, the teaching materials are developed so that students within the classroom can learn effectively regardless of differences in ability. Okay. Maksudnya dalam pembelajaran yang kita buat sekarang dalam kelas, we know there's no more streaming class. Now we are facing our students with a different ability, different interest, different IQ, especially in Sarawak, cultural diverse. And now in Sarawak, I know in your class for sure there's so many kaum, so many kaum. Okay. Mungkin ada kaum kaum Iban kan, kaum Bidayuh. Okay, banyak kaum di sana besides Malay, Chinese and Indians. So class, we as a teacher, our challenge now is to form the teaching materials, teaching aid that can cater with the needs of all our students. Okay, the low learners, the weak one, the moderate, and the clever one. So how you want to produce teaching materials that can cater the needs of our students regardless of their level of intelligence. Okay, class, I will continue. Okay, class. These are the references by Dr. Carol Ann Tomlinson, differentiated classroom responding to the needs of all learners, and so many, as she has produced more than 300 books. Okay, class. Okay, to know more about MoLIB, okay, I want to let's talk about our education scenario in Malaysia. Okay, the Linux, if you remember, our Linux has stopped in 2019. Okay, schools will implement own programs according to the appropriateness to overcome the problems of students in 3M. Each school should have its own initiative to design a program that suits the needs of the students in their school. It's correct, class, because as we know, schools in Malaysia, different place, different state, so many schools are in town, in village, near somewhere isolate somewhere. There is very far from the hectic and modernization of the city. So you are facing, maybe you are facing the students in your village, in town. Okay, so class, the Linux is no more suitable for our nowadays environment because KPM think, in your opinion, they think schools know their students better. Therefore, schools need to implement their own program according to the appropriateness, according to the suitability of the students. Okay, so to overcome any problems arise in their students. Therefore, each school should have its own initiative to design their own program that suits the needs of the students in their school. This is Surat Siaran KPN bilangan 14/2018, pemansuhan peperiksaan tahap 1 termasuklah saringan Linux. Okay. Then after that, the literacy and numeracy program came, was formed in 2020, which replaced the Linux program. Like what the Fan said just now, among the objective of this plan is to ensure level 1 students, there are year 2 and year 3, they can read, they can write, they can count, they can obtain the minimum level of mastery level 3 for the 3 subjects. There are Bahasa Melayu, Mathematics, and English. Okay, this is the program literacy and numeracy. You can get this from portal Plan Delima. And then, okay, let's continue to 2020, to 2021. Okay, after Linux was stopped, okay, then UPSR was stopped also. Children in the primary school, okay, they no more taking their UPSR assessment at the end of year 6. Okay, it is believed that they are still young. The children at the age of 12 are still very young. They are still in the process of growing their thoughts, their emotion, their behavior, and that is what schools should handle themselves. Okay, UPSR has killed the growth of students because students are forced to concentrate only on exam that make them feel afraid. They are so anxious. They are afraid because normally many students they cannot perform well in mathematics. Therefore, PSR is exam based, which lead students mental health disorder. This is from the research. Lead to students mental disorder such as exam anxiety and stress. Okay. Then later, when the UPSR was abolished, okay, the KPM plan to stop the streaming class. Okay, therefore the streaming class was stopped. Okay, because it is said that the streaming class becomes a wall preventing weak students from improving the quality of their education due to an unsupportive climate. We know, class, long time ago, I also became a teacher in the school. I also was a small child in the primary school long time ago. Okay, for example, I remember myself, year 1, tahun 1, I was put in class A. Tahun 2, I didn't perform. I was put in class C because masa tu saya ada masalah menulis di sebelah menulis bahasa Melayu dari sebelah kanan I remember and then tahun 3 then I struggle myself. Okay, I was put back with my friends in class A and later 4 atau 5 macam tu and then class BA tu sometimes they are all the same same level for A and B and last I was put in class A year 6 and that, but year 5 we had our peperiksaan penilaian darjah 5 and then change into UPSR that need to be taken by the students in tahun 6. Okay, class. Okay, now after the abolition of after the abolition of the streaming class, okay, now student no more put students are no more put in the class according to ability. Now students, okay, all the students are put in the same class. If you remember, long time ago, you teach the students with the class A, they have the same level. They are very clever. Class C, they are not very clever. Now there is no more streaming class. Therefore, now you face your students in your class with wearable, with difference of ability, okay? Different ability, different culture, different motivation, different interests. What else? Different background, different readiness to study. Okay, class? Therefore, the implementation of MoLIB is module. Class, MoLIB is module. MoLIB was produced, if I'm not mistaken, since 2019 because I'm also the one that write, okay, together with Dr. Fan and Mr. Johnson, okay, to supplement appropriate reference materials for the plan program. Remember that I told just now, the plan program, this one, the plan program was formed in 2020, but we need more resources, okay? It was just formed, we need more resources. Therefore, a few of us from IPGM were invited to come sit together to produce this MoLIB. After a few correction, now we managed to produce one module that is now used in our workshop now. Okay, we have trained more than 800 primary schools last year, and now we intend to train, like what Dr. Fan said, 1,800 teachers from all over Malaysia, including Sarawak and also Sabah. Class. Okay, these are the bahan sumber needed for plan program. Okay, MoLIB Numeracy, MoLIB Numeracy, item pentaksiran and also bahan kurikulum. Our MoLIB Numeracy is the one, the blue one, and then another one they had the green one is MoLIB for literacy. This is also perincian data. I will make it fast. Okay, made from PBD. Okay, we can see that the level, the minimum levels of our students are very low. Especially in BM, BI, and mathematics. You can see there. This is tahun 2. You can see mathematics is only 11.6% only. And also in year 3 also, you can see mathematics is very low, 8.56%. Just very few students. Therefore, we are afraid. KPM is afraid how to overcome this problem. There are sure problems in our traditional system. Okay, so how to overcome this problem? Therefore, MoLIB pembelajaran terberbeza that is in our MoLIB module is said to help our students, the true achievers, so that we can fulfill our KP1 that 2020 they can gain the minimum level of 3 in Bahasa Melayu, Mathematics and English. They can gain minimum level. I mean, the percentage need to be increased. Okay, this is very low. Okay, class. Okay. KPM also worried, very worried because our students also they take international exam assessment. For example, in PISA, we notice here that our country, Malaysia, okay, is number 54 out of 70 something countries. In bacaan and mathematics also 57, and in science 52. That is what? That is below the international and OECD average achievement, SBIC 3. Okay, that is in the bottom of 1/3 of 74 participating countries. Therefore, we are really worried. There must be something wrong with our education system, with your TNL in the school. Before this, we implement one method. Okay, one teaching method, one TNL. One what else? The same content, the same process, and the same product, the same lembaran kerja for our students. Okay, now we are thinking of producing different learning, different contents, different product, and also different process, because our students in the class that we are facing now, they are all different in everything, especially in their IQ, okay, to grasp or to understand what is taught by their teachers. Okay, you can see here. Okay, I want you to focus on Finland. Very small country, class. Finland, although Finland is very small country, class, this country managed to score number 3 in bacaan, in science number 2. And then we wonder, how come a very small country managed to compete the big countries like Singapore, like Russia, like China. Okay? So a few researchers went there, and they want to see what are the success of this country. Okay, therefore, when the researchers went there, they noticed that this country, there is Finland, they implement pembelajaran terbeza. There is differentiated learning. Okay, schools in Finland, they do not apply ranking system like us. Dia tak ada buat pun sistem pandai tak pandai kan, because this will make the students become very nervous. Takut nak belajar kan. They are all the same because all the students are considered equal. Okay, the students can go outside, can interact with the classmate in their class, and also can interact with the classmate in mixed classes. Okay, So class, okay, when seeing this, when we see the what are the success of this country, so KPM tried to implement pembelajaran berfokus dan terbaza numerasi, or in English, differentiated learning. Okay. Among Malaysian Education Development Plan, okay, that is from 2013 to 2025, okay. To halve the achievement gap between rich and poor, urban and rural, review back the UPSR that was abolished, and to strengthen the school-based assessment, which is said to be more holistic, which need to be holistic, strong, and in line with the standard reference curriculum. For example, Wave 3, 2021 to 2025 in MEDP, we need to provide opportunity for equal education for our students, which is relevant to the needs of each student who, if not managed perfectly, this is likely to drop out of the national education system, and to and then they will not able to develop their full potential if they are not taught properly according to their ability. Okay, class, any question till now? Nak tanya tak? Saya cakap seorang-seorang ni. Saya nak tanya pada Cikgu Atikah Subuhi. Cikgu Atikah? Ada ke situ, Cikgu Atikah? Saya tak boleh nak buka. Nanti saya kena escape, saya kena ni. Cikgu Atikah ada? Are you there, Atikah?
Ya.
Tak apa, it's okay. Cikgu Catherine? Catherine, are you there? Catherine, anak perempuan Gasing.
Yes, saya. Ya, Puan.
Catherine, okay.
Yes,
Based on apa yang saya terang tadi.
Yes, saya.
Okay, apa yang sebenarnya yang diperlukan dalam dalam kita punya workshop ni? Apa sebenarnya tujuan kita datang sini? Apa sebenarnya yang kita nak buat di sini?
Untuk bagi pemahaman saya setakat inilah, kita akan didedahkan dengan sesi pembelajaran yang berfokus dan terbeza untuk berfokus kepada murid tahap 1 iaitu tahun 2 dan tahun 3 lah. Setakat ini secara general itu yang saya dapat lah.
Bagus, Catherine.
Ya, saya.
Kalau kita buat bahasa muka pun saya akan bagi hadiah macam Tufan tadi ya.
Terima kasih.
Okay, now let's further to pembelajaran terbeza. In English is differentiated instruction. Tapi kita punya ada fokus kan ya, berfokus dan terbeza. Kita pinjamlah daripada Tomlinson ya. Okay. According to Tomlinson, pembelajaran terbeza is they consist of mengajar murid-murid, teach our students dalam kelas, we must differ. Bezakan elements of content, bezakan elements of process, product, and another, the one that she focus is classroom environment Tapi kita kita ubah sikit our MoLIB. In our MoLIB, kita ajar students kita ajar supaya nanti you boleh pergi sekolah. Kita nak stresskan kepada apa? Kita nak stresskan kepada 3 sahaja. And we don't forget our DSKP We modify our DSKP. Kita unpack kita make it smaller. Kita unpack perbuatannya, verb kita unpack so that kita boleh mengajar murid-murid kita yang berbeza-beza dalam kelas tadi, but kita fokus kepada content, process and product element. Therefore, we need to teach our students, we need to prepare our lesson plans, that have differences in the content, process and product. Okay, kelas dia tak banyak beza actually we just modify a bit only of our lesson plan. Tapi di situ kita sebelum ini, kalau yang lama yang the traditional one, dia tak ada differences class between the 3 level aras 1, 2, 3. Tapi di sini kita masukkan sedikit perbezaan content, process on product, because now we are facing our students in the same class. In our class we are facing different level of student. Class. So class, ada banyak in MoLIB I nak buka tapi tak sempat ada banyak actually MoLIB ada lima tajuk. Okay, tapi remember class, after this, after my turn, after Dr. Lava and Dr. Hasliza, at the end of this BENGKEL, you need to produce something that is the product of our BENGKEL, our kata depan tadi apa, webinar adalah menghasilkan TNL, teaching and learning, lesson plan, yang ada terbeza dari segi program, dari segi content, process and also product. Okay kelas, saya laju dah nak cepat Okay kelas. Okay, we see okay, our PDP, pengajaran dan pembelajaran berfokus terbeza. We focus on differentiated pedagogy. Maknanya di dalam kita punya apa yang kita buat sekarang ni, at the end of our session lagi 3 hari, you kena boleh produce the RPH. Di situ tak sama dengan sebelum ni. Ada sikit saja beza, iaitu you tambah lagi, you need to alter your RPH because you need to prepare the content, process and product for RAS level 1, level 2 dan juga level 3, which will be taught to you by other JWIS later. This is basic principle of PDP-BT. Okay, the principle is, okay, you need to know the terms, the following terms: what is environment, what is curriculum quality, what is assessment, what is teaching learning, what is class management. These are all very important in our PDP-BT class. And then here, okay, what is environment? Based on Tomlinson, environment is the physical and effective climate that exists in the classroom. Suasana dalam kelas kena ada kan, kena ada suasana yang betul dalam kelas. You need to make sure that they are well behaved, they are disciplined. You must know how to rule your class, okay, then make sure that you can manage can also manage their discipline besides teaching them. What is curriculum? Things that teachers should teach or things that students should learn. Okay, what is teaching? What is the one that you deliver the class for your students? What is learning? How should students gain experience or knowledge? What is class management? You need to build a class environment so that teaching and learning are productive and manage routine activities. Okay, what is curriculum quality? The nature of the gap that exists between what the teacher should teach and what the students should learn. Assessment, penting ni, sekarang tak ada lagi kan. Itu pentingnya PBD kan. Sekarang ni semua sekolah dah buat dia punya assessment sendiri Assessment macam sebelum ni kan. UPSR, PMR dah dimansuhkan, okay. The process of knowing whether our students understand or not what has been delivered to them, kalau dia dapat elok, maknanya kita mengajar dengan baik. Macam sekarang lah kan, mungkin kita buat pentafsiran formatif or sumatif, mungkin masih ada lagi yang you buat. Kalau lepas satu topik you buat sumatif ke formatif ke, if their result are not okay, maka tu means there's something wrong with your teaching and learning method. Okay, this is a heterogeneous classroom or diverse classroom. Nowadays, kan, dulu dah ubah. Dulu streaming class, okay, ada kelas A, B, C, D, E. If you are put in class A, you are very happy. But if you are put in kelas hujung, mulalah tak happy kan. Mula-mula tak pandai kan, tak boleh nak score kan. So sometimes we neglect them. We just want to finish our syllabus but we neglect our students. Kadang-kadang bagi soalan matematik, beri jawapan siap-siap, tak sempat dah fikir. We don't have ample time for them to think. Just ambil kita bagi jawapan siap-siap, dia hantar balik kita. Maknanya objektif tak tercapai. Now, heterogeneous classroom in our classroom that we are facing now. Okay, our students are different need. Come from different education background. Ada yang mungkin pandai, tak pandai. Ada yang mak ayahnya mungkin cikgu, mungkin doktor. Ada mungkin mak ayahnya orang miskin kan. Lepas tu have different attention spans and interest. Dia punya kepekaan dia nak fokus pada kita tu mungkin tak sama. Murid pandai ni mungkin lama dia fokus kan. Yang tak pandai tu 10 minutes dah main-main kan. Have different language ability. Maknanya ada yang tak faham bahasa kita kan. Terutama di Sarawak, macam-macam bangsa kaum kan. Tak erti nak cakap pun diam je kan. This is also a problem to us. Have different culture. This is betul Di Sarawak for example kalau di Malaysia kurang sikit lah. Kalau kat Sarawak macam-macam kaum yang you kena face kena hadapi di sana. Okay, these are the elements of PDP. pengajaran dan pembelajaran terbeza tadi ya, kelas. Okay, you must remember, okay, you are facing various people in your class. Okay, they are different from each other. Therefore, you must cater for their need, that we must differ our content, process and our product. Okay, and then therefore class, now we are coming to our BENGKEL workshop. We want to learn about how to differ the content, the process and the product, and at last we managed to produce our ranking plan that suit our students, that suit all the students in our class. Then we become fair to them. Okay. Content is what teacher wants students to learn, and the materials or mechanism through which that is accomplished. Kan, tahulah kan. Content pun, don't forget, you must make sure that you follow the SKP. Kalau tak follow the SKP, tak boleh. Tapi untuk low learners, low achiever tadi, kontennya sama, still the same tapi pemberatan dia kan. Dia punya pemberatan tu mungkinlah kita longgarkan sedikit kan. Jangan banyak sangat. Okay. Jadi proses mesti tak sama ya. Untuk murid-murid yang tak pandai ni, kenalah proses yang dia according to their ability, according to their need. They have different intelligence ya. Yang proses ni kena tengok budak kita suka apa. Kalau our students yang tak pandai tu, dia suka menyanyi ke, dia suka kita mengajar dengan cara slow sikit ke ataupun permainan ke, kena ikut. Sometimes a weak student dia suka she need time kan. Dia suka main, then only she understand. Ikut. Product, what are the product lah. Kalau kita different process, for sure we produce different product according to the process that we choose just now. Okay. Process or activity designed to ensure that students use key skill to make sense out of essential ideas information, and product kita ajar yang student dapat. For example, dia manage to buat lembaran kerja, okay, dia manage to produce something yang kita dah ajar dia. Itu produk kita. If there is no product, there is no learning. Ingat tu kelas kena ada produk, itu membuktikan yang kita dah mengajar, kena ada. Walaupun lembaran kerja ke walaupun apa-apa, tapi mesti ada produk yang membuktikan bahawa kita dah mengajar dan this is the product that I managed to prepare. I managed to teach, and my students managed to prepare in the time given to them. Class, see class dah, okay. Remember class, okay. Our teaching nowadays, okay, is according to the students' need, interest, and ability. Therefore, we need to have different materials according to different difficulty, because murid kita tak sama dari segi ability tadi kan. Dan different materials mestilah kan, sebab ada 3 level, and different amount of learning contents also must differ from the aras 1, aras 2 and also aras 3. Yeah. A class, this is a normal class. The input is standard curriculum. The methods is maybe one method only, PDP strategy for all the students. Sama je untuk budak-budak kan. Outcome same. The outcome for all students and assessment sama sahaja kan. Sebelum ni kita preparekan satu lesson, satu task, satu lembaran kerja sama sahaja untuk murid kita. Kita tak kira pun sama ada dia pandai tak pandai ke. You are the same task. This is tak boleh sekarang. This is yang ini kita betulkan sebab sekarang kita dah dah menghadapi murid yang pelbagai. Therefore, we need to have different content, process and product, and also different lembaran kerja for our students. Okay. Okay, normal class we have 3 groups of students. Basic, intermediate and advanced. Okay. And then class, okay. Nowadays, as I told you just now, we are facing the students in the same class with different ability, different need. Hello? Ada masalah apa? Different need, keperluannya tak sama, kebolehannya tak sama, background tak sama, okay? And then readiness tak sama. So how to cater for our students yang pelbagai dari segi keperluan ni banyak pelbagai dari segi keperluan dia, minat dia, and then dia dari segi intelligence dia tak sama. How class So class, the answer is we must, okay? We must teach, mesti mengajar pembelajaran yang adil, kepada students kita, iaitu pembelajaran berfokus dan terbeza. In English is differentiated instruction or differentiated pedagogy. Okay, we must cater for for the readiness of our student. Okay, I nampak masa pun dah nak habis Okay, readiness mean keperluan dia ready tak? Dia ready tu according to dia punya pengalaman kan. Pengalaman pun penting kan. According to dia punya environment. Dia ready tak? For example, dia ready tak nak belajar tajuk pecahan hari ni? Kan? So benda-benda ni yang kita kena ambil tahu, adakah dia dah pernah belajar benda ni masa sebelum ni? Adakah dia okey tajuk pecahan sebelum ni? Okay. And then adakah dia faham? Adakah dia boleh mampu? Tengok pula environment dia kan. Adakah dia boleh grasp yang sebelum-sebelum ni So banyak readiness ni banyak sebab banyak elemen-elemen yang penting. For example, ilmu dia sebelum ini kan. Pemahaman dia, kemahiran dia. Therefore class, when we must consider our students' readiness and not forgetting, we need to put in something challenging to our students. Jangan mengajar benda yang biasa je kan. Therefore, we need to have our enrichment. Enrichment tu kena ada daripada budak-budak kita. Although our weak students, dia mungkin tak boleh nak buat enrichment activity, tapi in our lesson plan kena masukkan elemen enrichment ataupun penghayaan, because kita nak challenge them. Barulah mereka boleh gunakan kemahiran berfikir berfikir aras tinggi mereka tadi. So kelas interest, minat penting our students dalam kelas minat tak sama. Ada yang suka belajar dengan cara menyanyi, ada yang suka belajar dengan cara berlakon, simulation, ada suka belajar dengan cara main. You need to know your students. Like what Thompson say, we teach our students, kita mengajar students kita tu with them in our mind. We teach them with the child in our mind. Maknanya bila kita mengajar mereka tu kelas, kita tengok mereka kita kenal mereka. We need to know our students, tahu nama mereka. Kalau boleh jangan lupa nama because kalau panggil nama mereka sangat seronok Dalam kepala you, dalam mind you ni memang ada pelajar you semua. Mengapa you must put our students in your mind Sebab kita tak mahu our student yang lemah-lemah ni terpinggir macam apa kata terpinggir macam sekelas sekarang. Saya banyak dapati pelajar-pelajar saya yang buat praktikum Okay, alienate them dia seorang-seorang kat ujung. Saya banyak hadapi pelajar-pelajar praktikum saya dia mengajar macam biasa lah kan, tapi ada grup student kat belakang tu dia biar. Kadang-kadang budak-budak tu pun sedih je kan. Kadang-kadang budak-budak ni budak yang tak pandai, yang miskin kan, yang tak okey kan, yang low sangat dia punya self esteem. Jadi kan saya nampak murid-murid saya ni kan kadang-kadang dia tak peduli budak-budak belakang tu. Kenapa? Why you neglect them? I ask her. Doktor dia kata dia ni tak pandai. Jadi kalau dia masuk dalam grup anda tadi, lambat saya mengajar. Jadi lambat saya nak tutup, dia katakan tak boleh. Jadi saya biar dia, saya bagi dia main-main. Kalau saya masuk ke dalam grup pun dia kata nanti murid dia tak buat apa, dia menung je dia katakan. Itu kita punya pemahaman kita punya guru dan murid-murid kita sekarang ni saya memang tak tahu saya memang tahu my students yang praktikal memang macam itulah dia punya sikap dia. Tapi pelan-pelan kita train them, kita implement, kita apply pembelajaran berfokus terbeza supaya our students, our teacher yang akan datang ni, you yang muda-muda ni yang you boleh implement, you belajar betul-betul pembelajaran berfokus dan terbeza supaya nanti there will be a change in our students ability, sikap, daripada tak suka matematik, daripada sangat takut anxiety lama-lama bila you boleh implementkan pembelajaran berfokus terbeza pada mereka dengan cara yang menyeronokkan, mungkin your student lepas ni akan berubah, akan jadi seronok dan ini mungkin akan bantu kita untuk capai KP1 kita at least minimum level of C in Bahasa Melayu, Mathematics and English study. Okay, class. Okay, I just have 50 minutes. Okay, class. Learning profile pun penting lah. Apa kalau learning profile We know our students berbeza-beza kan, macam saya cakap tadi kan, berbeza-beza variety of ways to learn. Kita ingat tak, kalau kita sendiri tahu kan, kita sendiri masa belajar itu, kita pun kadang-kadang kita ni suka belajar buka lagu pasal telinga. Kalau tak ada lagu tak boleh belajar. Macam-macam kadang-kadang kita suka belajar dengan cara apa? Dengan cara simulasi. Kalau cikgu-cikgu buat simulasi, kita senang je nak belajar. Dan yang saya nampak dalam masa praktikum murid-murid sangat suka belajar kalau ada permainan. Sangat suka permainan, main kan, dia suka main. Kadang-kadang kita buatlah macam main tangkap ikan dalam kolam kita sediakan kolam besar pool, and then kita sediakan bed ataupun dia pakai kail, letakkan murid-murid akan tangkap ikan. Dekat ikan tu ada number, ada soalan kan. And banyak lagi permainan bowling kan, dia main bowling tu kan, dia lempar bowling tu jatuh, di situ ada soalan. Sangat-sangat disukai oleh murid-murid. I memang witness, saya memang nampak pergi praktikal, the students walaupun yang tak pandai tu kan, walaupun sekolah-sekolah kampung, sekolah-sekolah hujung, sangat suka kalau guru pelatih dia implement keadaan permainan. Ini pun penting. Rasanya this is also one of the interest yang you kena ambil tahu Because tadi ada 3 kan. Our students are different, okay, according to what? According to their background, okay, their needs, interest, okay, their what? Level of IQ, okay, and then dia punya readiness semua tu. Jadi bila kita mengajar, kita try lah tengok balik our students in our mind, okay, tengok semua. Bukan tengok seorang-seorang, fokus to one only, yang lain-lain tu kita biar sebab kita nak kejar syllabus. Now no more syllabus. Now no more big assessment. Tak ada lagi UPSR yang kita nak takut-takut sangat tu kan, tak ada Kita sekarang ni ada PBD. Kita yang buat soalan, kita yang implement, kita yang mengajar. Tak perlu rasa takut tak habis. Kita yang sekarang ni memegang menyusun, manage our assessment in the school. Jadi kita kena make sure we need to make sure that we need to change. Maybe firstly you just prepare one lesson plan, one content, the same process, the same product. Now we need to realize, sedar bahawa our students are different. Berbeza. Mungkin betul lah kata tentu mak dia cikgu kan, dia tak faham tapi dia boleh tanya mak dia kat rumah. Maybe our student ni dia murid miskin kan, PT bawah PT 40 tu, mungkin mak dia tak kerja kan, tak pandai. So the problem akan jadi besar sebab tak ada guidance, tak ada pembantu di rumah yang nak bagi dia faham. So you as a teacher nowadays, you lah guru sekarang ni yang perlu tukar. You must change your TNL, tukar you punya method supaya you vary the process and the product, so that semua pelajar you tu, you akan mendapat pembelajaran yang adil sebab you ajar mereka bergantung kepada kebolehan mereka, bergantung kepada minat mereka, bergantung kepada keperluan, interest, and also apa tadi, yang intelligence yang banyak-banyak tadi kan. So class, inilah yang kita nak datang sini, you kena belajar you kena lepas ni bila you balik ke sekolah pelan-pelan you cuba implementkan pembelajaran berfokus dan terbeza, di mana you sekarang sebelum ni you fokus pada satu grup saja. Now you kena ingat ada 3 grup kat kelas you. Ada level of susah nak faham kan, low level of achiever, tak faham. Ada level yang sederhana, ada level yang pandai. So you learn everything so that yang pandai boleh tolong yang tak pandai, yang sederhana pun boleh tolong, yang tak pandai pun akan semua dalam kelas, sebab you buatkan satu kaedah pembelajaran yang menyebabkan pelajar you saling bantu-membantu antara satu sama lain, dan you tak neglect, you abaikan murid-murid yang pandai, dan you tak abaikan murid-murid yang lemah tadi. This is readiness. Readiness kita ulang balik lah kan. Kesediaan mereka belajar macam mana. Readiness ni pun ada kaitan dengan background kan, ada kaitan dengan dia pencapaian sebelum ni kan. And then readiness is they have good excellence knowledge in topic, and ada yang have existing knowledge. Do not have, tu kita kata murid-murid kita ni dia punya level of readiness tak sama. Ada yang sangat ingat, sangat tahu, sangat bersedia untuk menghadapi topik baru sebab dia dah tahu topik lama tu betul-betul. Ada yang guru 2 ni ada sikit-sikit je knowledge, tahu saja tapi sebelum ni tak pandai, tak score pun. Tapi murid tak pandai ni katakan dia tak tahu langsung kan, dia mungkin fail sebelum ni tapi dia keep on moving kan, automatic dia masuk kelas baru kan, tahun 2 masuk lompat tahun 3, tahun 4 she seems to be forced. Our students seem to be forced, tak tahu pun masuk kelas baru padahal readiness dia tak okey, dia tak faham lagi tajuk pecahan contohnya kan, dia tak faham lagi tajuk penolakan, dia tak faham kan, tapi dia kena masuk kelas baru, dipaksa masuk kelas baru dan dia punya level of readiness ni memang sangat-sangat slow. Jadi inilah kita kena tengok budak-budak kita, tengok dia readiness level, adakah dia okey dengan apa yang kita nak ajar, adakah dia tak okey. Inilah the challenge that you need to face. Kena mengajar murid-murid you yang tak pandai, yang pandai, yang sederhana, supaya at last kita boleh mencapai objektif yang kita tetapkan dalam setiap kita punya tajuk tadi. The tools kelas, maybe the tools to check our students' readiness, maybe from pre-exam, from our survey, teaching up, and from KWL. This is cheer up, maknanya always sekolah, jangan merendah diri, jangan merendahkan pelajar kita. Sentiasa rasa nak mencuba. Challenge yourself. Although I have a low student, saya mesti challenge myself. Macam saya nak bagi murid saya tu pandai. Janganlah masuk kelas, tak pandai, tak apalah, kita bagi latihan, biarlah. Tak boleh macam tu. You must make sure that your students you must motivate them. Okay, from time to time. You must make sure you also have your self-esteem. They also have high self-esteem. Dengan cara apa? Pujilah mereka kan. Ajar dengan baik kan. Kena guide them. Jangan guide them tu maknanya guide them guide them seorang-seorang. Kena ada, dia kena ada. To be a good teacher kena ada macam ni semua. Macam zaman dulu kan, I notice ramai cikgu dia buat kelas tambahan kan. Dia ajar murid dia datang ke rumah dia. Sebab dia nak agak murid-murid tak pandai tadi kan. You pun kenalah belajar macam tu. Sebab kita challenge as a teacher memang sangat tinggi. Dan kalau kita manage to produce a good students, pahalanya cikgu sangat banyak. Cikgu bukan sekarang tapi di sana nanti Okay. This is KUD. You must have the knowledge, understand and learn to do whatever that you must do to cater for all the needs of your students. Okay. And then what is purpose of based on our readiness? Okay, we must have prepared the task according to our students' skill, and then we must prepare the appropriate assignment to them. They can spend their knowledge. You must prepare the tasks that are suitable for them. Okay, for reaching their skill, for the understanding. You must push your students beyond their comfort zone. Maknanya kalau student you tu comfort sangat, zone yang sangat selesa selesa sangat kan, murid-murid macam murid berpandai ni macam sangat selesa. Saya okey, yang tak okey tak apalah kan. You push them, tapi yang okey yang comfort zone ni, itulah maknanya you kena implementkan pembelajaran kena implement level yang tinggi kan, kena buat pengkayaan, kena sediakan prepare soalan-soalan yang menyebabkan mereka ni tak comfort dah. Nak cari-cari. Nanti bila challenge themselves, bila mereka boleh jawab dan kita kata okey, mereka akan suka sebenarnya. Kalau you prepare something yang agak susah, agak macam pengkayaan, dan you nak push them, mereka tu nak gerak mereka daripada comfort zone, dah pandai tadi, nak jadi lebih pandai, masuklah soalan-soalan pengkayaan tadi. Okay class, there are strategies class, don't forget class, we have tiered assignment. Tier mean assignment tu kena ada aras lah macam tadi kan. Assignment tu masih you mungkin sediakan lembaran kerja. Assignment 1 tu mudah sikit, 2 tu sederhana, 3 tu tinggi. Kena sediakan macam tu. And then curriculum compacting and adjustable assignment ya. Kena adjust the assignment supaya pelajar you tu boleh tahu, boleh capai. Okay, you tak neglect your low student, low learners ya, tapi you tak neglect pun murid yang pandai ni ya, supaya dia akan rasa dia diadili lah. Oh, teacher, she is very fair to us. Murid pandai pun dia layan elok, tak pandai layan elok kan. That's why you must think of how to adjust assignment so that assignment yang you buat itu memang boleh cater for the needs of your students yang different dalam kelas you tadi. Class, I just have maybe I have 10 minutes only left. Interest macam saya cakap tadi, tengok minat masing-masing ya. Tengok, study your student ya. Pergi kat mereka tanya. Sometimes you need to ask them, duduk di mana, ayah kerja apa, suka apa, kena tanyalah. Maybe you ask them, maybe daripada you punya pemerhatian nampak dah dia suka apa. Sometimes can you see our weak students, perasan tak? Saya perasan ya, dulu saya mengajar sekolah menengah ya, memang murid-murid saya agak tak pandai, tapi dia pandai sangat melukis. Cantik ya, sangat pandai melukis ya. Ada yang tak pandai sangat tapi dia pandai menyanyi ya, dia wakil kelas, wakil sekolah. Ada yang sangat mahir dalam bidang-bidang macam olahragawan. Memang murid-murid kita itu yang murid-murid itu olahragawati, sangat suka main hoki, tenis semua. Jadi you kena tengok pelajar you dan cuba suit their interest with your TNL. Cuba daripada interest tu you cuba pelan-pelan, oh my student suka ini, sebenarnya tak saya nak cuba prepare my TNL according to their interest. Ini kena fikirlah because bila kita boleh prepare something yang memang dia suka, memang contohnya dia suka belajar dekat tepi pantai sampai kan, tepi laut contohnya lah kan, kerja lapangan atau dia suka berlukis. Cuba ambil bakat tu, interest tu, bawakan dalam PDP you supaya murid you tu dia akan dimotivasi kan, dia akan mencapai tahap optimum bila dia belajar dengan you tadi. Okay class, there's a few interest in fine art, photography, painting, dia suka physical, dia suka kita bagi speech, dia suka drama kan, dia suka menulis secara kreatif, dia suka singing a song, dia suka dance kan, dia suka perform himself, dia suka macam-macam kelas. Ini mesti you belajar the interest in area supaya you fikir balik, boleh tak saya implementkan my TNL according to my students' interest. Tools nak tengok pelajar kita tu minat dia apa, tengoklah, survey lah dia, tanya soalan kat dia kan. And then buat aktiviti, assessment, inventory, boleh buat informal interview, boleh observe them, dia peer, tanya kawan-kawan dia, tahu tak Ali suka apa dia suka, boleh tanya. And also by maps, vacation plan and formal interview. Kelas these are ini contoh yang you boleh guna okay, untuk tahukan you pelajar you suka apa. For example, please put a star next to genre that most exciting for you. Okay, so letaklah apa yang saya suka, mungkin dia suka historical fiction, dia akan letak star. From here, kita boleh detect dia punya interest dan boleh gunakan ini sebagai satu langkah atau satu cara untuk to prepare our lesson plan, to prepare our teaching and learning methods so that dia boleh fulfill our students' need according to their interest tadi kan. According to interest, according to their understanding, their ability, their IQ, what else, according to their readiness, environment, semua itu kita kena ambil tahu supaya kita boleh present something yang menarik untuk pelajar-pelajar kita tadi. Terus, what are the purpose of the one that we do now? The purpose, people realize the connection between schools and subject and interest, bridging between the existing SKA and new SKA, increase motivation. Apa pun yang kita buat sekarang ni, kita nak increase their motivation. How to increase their motivation? kita kenalah alter our TNL method, our RPH supaya nak motivate murid-murid yang tak pandai terjadi pandai, yang pandai become cleverer, lebih pandai dengan cara melakukan pembelajaran berfokus dan berbeza tadi. There are a few strategies class. I just have a few minutes left. Okay, there are a few strategies that you can use. Maybe you can use jigsaw, literature circle, real life application. Real life ni penting lah. For example, you nak ajar mathematics kan? Bolehlah ajar murid-murid you pergi buat aktiviti jual beli dalam di kelas. Tapi ingat, you ada 3 levels. Make sure nak buat jual beli tu kena ambil kira murid yang tak pandai ni macam mana nak buat dia punya proses. Yang pandai macam mana. Sebelum ni mungkin masa you mengajar aktiviti jual beli tapi sama je semua kan. Sama semualah. Yang tak pandai ni dia tak kerti nak menukar duit contohnya kan. Dia tengok je. Dia tak happy. Tak ada fun pun bagi dia. Kadang-kadang dia menyendiri, tak masuk dalam kita punya aktiviti pun sebab you tak cater for dia punya interest, minat tadi kan. You tak ambil tahu dia punya background, you tak ambil tahu dia punya kesediaan belajar. Lepas ni tak mau Lepas ni you must make sure your students are in your mind. Semua orang dalam kepala otak you kena fikir macam mana saya nak berlaku adil pada murid-murid saya secara keseluruhan. Jangan ambil kira yang pandai saja, yang tak pandai saja, tapi ambil kira secara keseluruhan. That's why you must prepare, you must challenge yourself to use materials that is enjoyable, that can be used for the students. You must know how to choose the materials. Okay. Maybe you can do it as an exploratory study. You must explore, you must learn. Learn how to fulfill the needs of my students with different ability. And then you must make sure that you are teaching your students with different levels, and therefore you must make sure you must have different tasks for them so that they can choose whether they want to use the simpler one, the simple one, the harder one or the moderate one. Macam dalam kelas kan, saya ada juga bagi simulasi kan. You tak boleh kata murid you ni, you pandai duduk sini. Okay, Ali tak pandai, pergi duduk hujung, you tak pandai. Okay, Aminah tak boleh you tak boleh kata mereka macam tu. You tak boleh dari masuk dalam kelas, first day you in the class, tak boleh you nak bezakan mereka. Tak boleh your mind dia tak pandai lah, tak boleh kena sama je. Jadi kan, you kena make sure yang you prepare something. Mula-mula kita nak beri peneguhan kan, masa kita masuk kelas kan. Kita bagi segmentasi, kita bagi peneguhan tu kita buat secara sendiri kan. Biar dia teguh dulu dengan tapi masa permainan, kena make sure macam ni, what are you going to prepare for the group? Adakah you nak prepare satu group tu sama je level? Adakah nak prepare group tu berbeza-beza, mixkan the group supaya group tu boleh campur murid pandai, tak pandai, murid sederhana. Adakah ataupun you nak group them according to ability murid yang hujung tu tak apa, saya groupkan murid saya ni ikut dia tak pandai, so saya group them. This one that you must think. Mesti fikir, mesti tengok, mesti buat, tengok dia punya outcome. Kena buat lah, kalau you kena jalankan macam you kena jalankan uji kaji, research sikit kat kelas you. Kalau okey lah, kalau tak okey ubah lagi. Tapi don't forget, pembelajaran kita ni sekarang adalah fokus pada 3 level, arah 1, 2 dan 3. Bezakan our content, process and product supaya kita boleh cater for the needs of all the students, sebab murid kita sekarang ni adalah murid yang berbeza-beza dari segi minat, dari segi pencapaian, dari segi readiness, kesediaan belajar dan segi background dan lain-lain tadi. Kelas saya cepatlah. This is the learning profile of a student. Mungkin dia ada cognitive style dia, dia suka cognitive style pun banyak Ada murid kita yang ada suka collaborate, ada yang suka duduk diam-diam, tak mau campur, ada yang suka bercakap kan. Banyak kita kena ambil kira semua ni. And the environment pun ada murid kita yang suka suasana yang dia diam kan. Ada yang suka suasana yang bising, tak sama Intelligent preference tak sama. Ada yang suka kinesthetic, ada yang suka musical, ada yang suka logical, tak sama. Jadi benda-benda ni lah you kena ambil tahu supaya bila you mengajar, you kena tahu dia punya intelligence tadi, dia punya profile tadi, dia punya minat tadi, kesediaan tadi, semua tu kena ada dalam mind you. You kena kenal mereka, understand them, help them honestly. Class? Okay. The tools maybe that you can use, tajalah soalan, buatlah survey, macam saya cakap tadi, buat survey kan, observe maybe you can interview them, you can also using maps Okay class, this is a few types of learning profile. Okay, mungkin boleh buat group orientation, mungkin boleh buat cognitive style, maybe can consider the learning environment, intelligent preference. I tak boleh nak elaborate because masa pun dah tak banyak kelas Okay, so these are the theoretical framework of Tomlinson tadi Ingat kelas. Ini Tomlinson punya tapi kita ubah sesuai. Kalau ikut dia, proactive response of teacher to student need. Guru mesti proaktif kepada keperluan murid. From by pattern of thought and are guided by different general principle. Mana kita kena tengok pattern dia kan, pattern pemikiran murid kita dan kita guide. Dan kita guide cara mengajar kita tu dengan beberapa prinsip macam kita buat tadi kan. Prinsip dia apa? Murid kita tu tak sama dari segi apa, dari segi minat, dari segi background, kesediaan, dari segi intelligence tak sama. That's why based on Tomlinson, there are 5 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 general principles. There are environment that encourage and support, curriculum quality, assessment that explain teaching and learning. Teaching and learning for diverse students, lead students and maintain routines. Ini kena ada dalam diri kita. And then you can say the difference can be done. Ini dia punya pandangan kan, kita boleh ambil kan, because dia ni sangat famous Tomlinson ni. Kalau you nak tahu, nak panggil dia ke tempat kita pun kan, kita kena sediakan 15 ke 30 ribu USD. Bayangkan tu USD kan, kali 4 kan, nak datang dalam sejam 2 jam. Okay, tapi tak apalah, kita pun ada ramai je yang mahir kan, boleh ajar ikut apa cara dia kan, boleh pinjam lah dia punya kerangka teori kan. So dia kata difference can be done by teacher individually. Content kena different. Process how students can master. Product how do students demonstrate. Environment, dia tekankan environment tapi kita kurangkan penekanan pada environment, kita tekankan pada 3 tadi, content, process and product. And all this yang kita ngajar tadi kan, different content, process, product, environment, mesti based on the needs of our student. Dari aspek apa? Tahu kan, kesediaan belajar kan, banyak saya belajar ni kan, environment pun penting dia punya past experience pun ambil kira juga dari readiness dia. Passion, semangat dia motivation yang mak ayah dia bagi, self esteem dia, semangat dia tu kena ada, ambil kira. Learning profile ni penting what are preferred by our students, because semuanya our students are different in their learning profile. Sekelas saya nak laju lah this is the mathematical thought learning pemikiran mathematical thoughts learning kena ada. Saya ulang kelas different process. There are 4 skills. There are 4 mathematical thought learning. There are skills, attitude and value, learning area and process. And then from here you blend them together to produce different TNL in content, in your process and also in your product. This is the mathematical nature, kena consider fikrah matematik and then kena consider apakah fikrah matematik. Kita kena faham fikrah matematik, apa yang matematik nak bantu pelajar kita. Kita kena tahu juga why, mengapa kita kena implement ke pelajar terbeza, proses mengapa buat macam ni kan, bidang matematik mengapa kita kena ada attitude and values and skill yang baik, yang sesuai dengan murid kita kena ada semangat kuat and how we are going to prepare our lesson plan based on different content, Process and also product, this is something challenging that now you are here 3 hari ni, belajarlah betul-betul, dengarlah betul-betul apa penerangan JU and facilitator also can help supaya at last nanti you akan diberikan sijil anugerah sebagai apa, sebagai pembantu jurulatih di luar sana. Nanti you boleh ajar kawan-kawan lain sebab you dah okey dalam pembelajaran terbeza dan berfokus ni tadi. Ini kelas saya rasa akan dibentangkan oleh yang lain ya. Ini contoh kelas ya. Sebelum kita prepare lesson plan, kita buatkan kerangka. Nampak tak kelas? Kerangka ni kan untuk prepare you buat lesson plan. Can you see that kelas? Ada 3 level, 1, 2, 3. Then you must know their prior knowledge. At the same time, you must know the intelligence also. Kena ambil kira semua-semua ni. And then produce differentiated learning yang berbeza dari segi content, process and product for the 3 levels of student tadi. Yang ni akan diterangkan lebih lanjut oleh JUs yang akan handle kita punya session later.
Yeah.
That's all, class.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nadima. Okay, so very informative. I'm sure there's quite a lot of clarification regarding MoLIB here, the conceptual framework and all the elements. Yeah, so the elements, I think what we can take up from here is that there are 3 very important elements that we're looking at in the focus and differentiated teaching and learning, which is number 1, the content, the process, and the product. So these are the 3 elements that can be differentiated. And Dr. Norazima has given you a very good explanation of how this model came about. And we will take a short break now, take 5, yeah? So we'll be back here at 11:30 to continue the session. Dr. Lavaneswari will continue the session and further elaborate on the process, how are we going to differentiate these 3 elements. That is a very important session that we need to understand in order to do our assignment. Okay, so it seems that you're hearing echoing. I'm not sure. Anyone else hear the echoing? Is it better if I use my headphone? Stevenson, are you the only one? Okay, yeah. So, all right, so we come back, we take a short break right now, and then we'll be back here at 11:30, yeah? So at 11:30, Dr. Lava will continue the session, yeah? Yes, Cikgu Yi? No, nothing, Yeah, there's a slight echo, yeah, I think so. All right.
Jadi selepas itu nanti catatan cikgu dekat buku itu tu ada.
Okay, yeah. So we off our audio for a while and then we continue at 11:30. Yeah? Thank you. Yeah, once again, thank you very much, Dr. Norazima. Yeah, you have another program, a very important program, and then thank you for taking the time to do this slot. Yeah, I know that you have another big program to go to. Yeah, thank you. Dr. Norat, you have to stop presenting, I think. Are you still presenting? Dr. Norat, Dr. Norat, can you stop presenting? Your screen is still presenting. Okay, Dr. Lava, would you like to
Yeah.
give 5 minutes to we're going to start now?
Yep.
Right. PC also, the mic is not
Okay.
working.
Um,
Shall we start at
yeah. Puan Lim, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, great. Okay. Very good morning to Puan Zaitun and Puan Lim, being the coordinator of this program, and all the speakers and facilitators, as well as the participants. I'm Dr. Lava from IPG Kampus Pulau Pinang. I hope all are back. All are back with a short break. Oh,
I think everyone is back, and then the rest are, I think, in YouTube.
sure. Okay, shall we start up on my section, which is about topic 2, the focus and differentiated intervention, numeracy. My line here is a bit breaking because the weather here is not quite stable. It's a bit windy and also rainy. I try to put up my headphone so that my voice is not breaking and it's very clear and smooth. Hopefully, the whole process goes smoothly. All the teachers, I should say, you are lucky enough to come here for our program, which is really interesting, and you can learn a lot here about, especially on teaching in a differentiated classroom, where you have differentiated students. Let me start up my my presentation about topic 2. Teachers, can you all, I think it can be a two-way interaction for us to have a smooth learning where we can share ideas. You can open up your mic to talk to me anytime, to share your ideas, your point, your opinions. If let's say my line is not stable or my slide is not moving, please alert me of that. Okay. Just on this. So my part is about topic 2, focus and differentiated teaching and learning approach to numeracy. Okay, I think Dr. Norat already give you a very good introduction about our focus and differentiated teaching and learning. And now we move on to a step forward where it's more on numeracy. Okay. This module latihan intervensi berfokus dan terbeza. It's a training module for focus and differentiated intervention. Okay, teachers, if you want to know detail, I'm sure you need to know because you're going to have it implemented in schools. So meaning you need to understand what is that all about, where to further clarify, and after this, for you to understand better and for you to implement in school, I think you need to open up MoLIB topic 2, page 14 to 23 about topic 2. Okay, I think all of you have this module in GC. This is where our MoLIB is replacing Linus. I'm sure most of the teachers have heard what is Linus. Okay. So now, according to plan, based on the plan, this is just penambahbaikan, or it's just a sort of we come up. It's the same thing. It's just we have some additional things, elements to modify it for betterment. Okay. Before I go, shall we watch a video? Teachers, shall we watch a video?
Yes.
Okay, because I know from just now,
Yes,
you were busy concentrating. Yes. Okay, good. Just now you were busy concentrating with Dr. Norat's explanation and PowerPoint, Okay, let us give a break by watching this video so that you can go the other way around to focus and understand what is MoLIB.
Sebelumnya belajar silat, mesti belajar isim dulu. Nah, nanti Pak si ambil kertas, ha?
Volume?
Ini kertas, ha?
Teachers, you can hear the volume?
Ini namanya pensel buntut.
Yes.
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 Kami dah sudah begitu. Ya. Apa yang Pak Cik kata, tulis. Hai mambang tanah, mambang air, mambang api, mambang angin. Mambang berasal dari gunung si mambang.
Berapa banyak mambang mau tulis lah?
Jangan cakap, tulis,
Baik, Pakcik.
Berdampinglah dengan kuah air si mambang. Hanya itulah pesanku mambang. Itu sajalah di sini-sini ya nak. Coba baca Cik Aziz.
Baik, Pakcik. Kita baca, Pakcik,
Hai mambang tanah. Hai mambang tanah, mambang pokok, mambang daun, mambang buah. Mambang panjang, mambang pendek, mambang bujur, mambang melintang, mambang gemuk, mambang kurus, mambang tua, mambang... Apa yang kau baca dan apa yang aku ajar? Aku tak ajar ni segala mambang bujur, mambang pendek, mambang persegi, mambang melintang. Aziz? Apa yang kau tulis?
Yang saya tulis tu shorthand, Pakcik.
Kenapa tak boleh baca?
Saya tulis shorthand, saya baca longhand.
Betul kan ni buta huruf Aziz. Ramli? Coba baca.
Oh, kalau saya baca kena berdiri, Pakcik.
Berdiri.
Bodoh kau baca. Hai mambang. Hai mambang kuning, mambang merah, mambang putih, mambang biru, mambang coklat, mambang hitam, mambang biru air laut.
Pakcik tak ajar mambang kuning, mambang biru, mambang coklat, mambang hijau. Ini apa yang kau tulis?
Tulis Arab, Pakcik.
Tulis Arab kenapa ke bawah?
Pasal lama dia duduk di atas.
Bodoh. Buta kayu. Duduk.
Kau kan tak tahu baca bodoh, kau bilang orang bodoh.
Sekarang Sudin baca.
Saya baca ya, Pakcik ya. Hai mambang tanah, mambang air, mambang api, mambang angin.
Bagus.
Mambang mabuk minum brandy.
Di negeri mambang sana ada jual brandy? Apa ini kau gambar orang-orang ni?
Ini bukan orang, Pakcik, mambang.
Mambang kepala otak kau jambul. Rupanya kau bertiga ini semuanya buta huruf, buta kayu. Sekarang Pakcik perintahkan, kau mesti belajar sekolah tiga-tiga.
Baik. Salam.
Baik, cikgu-cikgu. Okey. Apa yang cikgu-cikgu dapat tahu daripada video tu, cikgu? Of course, there's something yang kita nak kata ada perkara yang berlainan, ada perkara yang berkaitan dan juga situasi di mana kita akan we been going through in our classroom. Kita ada what we can see that there are things which about to happen in our classroom. So what are the things that cikgu-cikgu feel and see happen in your classroom as it is just now? Cikgu-cikgu boleh letak dekat on your comment side. I can still read, I can still go through. No problem if you don't want to open up your mic to talk. Boleh je cikgu-cikgu letak dekat comment button tu in call message, just put in up what you have seen there. Okay, terbeza. What else cikgu-cikgu? Just put in, it's okay. I can just read through your comments so that we can share our ideas. Kelainan aras, yes. Differentiated understanding, the importance of literation, different, tidak ada fokus, pemahaman murid berbeza. Sama. Learning interest different. Aras murid yang berbeza. Tahap memori yang lain. Yes, sama. Murid berbeza aras. Okey, kefahaman murid berbeza dan cara terima pengajaran berbeza. Each people has different understanding, penerimaan yang berbeza. Tidak faham arahan, ada juga. Okey, very good. Tafsiran berbeza. Terlalu banyak mambang dari Tok Guru. Okey, sama. Okay. Creativity berbeza, yes. Okay, now teachers nak masuk lagi. Okay, so kita nak relate what we have watched just now with the lesson, with the topic that we're going to go through. Okay, apa yang kita nampak dalam video itu adalah bukan 100% lah, slightly related to our focus and differentiated intervention. That's why I play the video for you to watch. Because we as teachers, we assume all students are same. When we do our lesson, when we conduct our lesson, we assume all the students have the same capability, the same understanding, the same learning capacity. Okay, we don't forget they are all yes, tiada perhubungan dua lah antara guru dan murid. Yes. Now, these are the based on your comments, cikgu, this is from your comments actually. So these are the things that we come up with focused and differentiated learning. Okay, this is the reason, cikgu. Kita tengok dari segi bilik darjah, we can see our students are different. They are different in readiness. They are different in interest, and they are different in learning profiles. So when you ask them to do things, you might come out with different outcomes, different ways they do things, different way of thinking. So this is where we are here to come up with differentiated and focused learning, or focused and differentiated learning. Okay, cikgu, kita pergi kepada apa yang saya nak terangkan. Okay, so here. Okay, so our objective on this topic is to see features of PDP-BT. PDP-BT adalah PDP biasa tetapi ada fokus dan terbeza. And then we move into the PDP-BT berfokus dan terbeza, berproses by Dr. Carol and Tomlinson. We're going to look at the process. And then we're going to make connections from PDP-BT berfokus terbeza to PDP-BT. N stands for numeracy, cikgu, numeration, because all of us are mathematics teachers. And finally, the implementation of PDP-BT, numeracy. I'm going to go in to you on these 4 things, teachers. Okay, so now basic elements of PDP-BT. I'm sure Dr. Norat already explained to you what are the basic elements of PDP-BT. Who can tell me what is the basic elements of PDP-BT, teachers? Ini adalah consider the key point of our berfokus dan terbeza, cikgu-cikgu. Kita akan tengok ini sepanjang kesudahan, sampai kesudahan kita akan tengok 3 ini. Who can tell me, teachers? Cikgu, basic elements, content,
process and product.
Very good. Okay, ada juga cikgu-cikgu yang masuk dalam comment button, it's differentiated content. What students are supposed to learn, that is called content. Okay, this referring to our DSKP, cikgu-cikgu, kan? Cikgu-cikgu sentiasa akan rujukan utama kita di sekolah rendah adalah DSKP. Yes or no, teachers? So what students are supposed to learn? And then we have process. How students acquire the knowledge or skills. How students acquire the knowledge or skills. Okay, the process that the students need to go through. And final one is the product. How do students demonstrate what they have learned and know? Okay, what are the ways that the students going to show us, the outcome? Okay, so these 3 things are very important elements of PDP-BT. Okay, teachers. Now we have features of PDP-BT. Okay, before I go into the features of PDP-BT, I'm sure all of you have these features in your lesson, cikgu-cikgu. Cuma ada penambahbaikan di sini. I'm sure you see this in your daily classroom. It's just that PDP-BT emphasizing those things to you. Say that, you see, this is going to happen. This is happening. This is happening. Okay, cikgu. Okay, shall we start up with a game? Okay, Kahoot. Boleh kita main Kahoot ni, cikgu-cikgu? I will, yes. kita nak tahu apa itu features of PDP-PT, instead of me lecturing, why not you just start up with the game first? Okay, this is my game pin, cikgu. I will just put into your command button so that you can have this. Very good. Wait until 250, then we start playing, cikgu. Because we give opportunity to all, At least 70% join lah, 250, then we start. Okay, cikgu. Is that okay if I start? Teachers, can I start?
Yes.
Okay. Mula, kesian dekat cikgu-cikgu this way. Okay, now I see about 255. Okay. Okay. Membantu murid menjana idea. Okay, come. Tengok siapa. Okay, Cikgu David. Okay, now proceed. Okay. Naik pula Cikgu Dennis. Okay. Ramai, kurang sangat nak jawab betul. 55 only. Okay. Siapa naik? Cikgu T. Oh, Cikgu T lagi. Okay, now guru proaktif. Siapa? Wah, Cikgu T masih kekal di tempat satu. Nanti kita kena panggil Cikgu T bagi ceramah lah. Seimbang je jawapan ni ya. Kita tengok. Okay, Cikgu Ref. Semua nama-nama glamour. Okay, 7 out of 9 question. Pentaksiran berterusan. Pentaksiran berterusan ramai boleh jawab soalan ni ya. About 175 teachers. Okay, next. Okay, we're gonna go for the scoreboard. Okay. Siapa? Kita tengok. Okay. Ni seimbang je. Kenapa cikgu-cikgu? Tak apa, nanti kita tengok. Okey, siapa naik? SK Batamaro. Okay, the last question. Wah, yang ni memang senang kan? Semua cikgu boleh jawab. Because all this we've been doing in our classroom, cikgu-cikgu. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see ya. Ref, Cikgu Ref tempat ketiga. Okay, Cikgu Bet tempat kedua dan tempat satu diambil oleh Cikgu. SK Batamaro. Okay, Cikgu, I think all of you can be able to. Nah, runner up pun ada, kita ada. Okay, all of you Cikgu, I think all of you can be able to do. Okay. There is a bit of guidance. Tentang ciri-ciri PDP-PT. Okay, now we will go into it now. Okay, cikgu. Ni. Okay, cikgu. Boleh dengar suara saya? Ken? Boleh ya?
Boleh.
Bagus. So just now it was just an introduction of about features. Yeah, okay. Just now it was just an introduction of features of PDP-PT because I wanted to see as teachers what you see of PDP-PT without me giving you the input of PDP-PT's features. Okay, now we will go through what are the features of PDP-PT, ya, cikgu. Okay, let me start. First thing is meaningful learning. What do you understand of meaningful learning? Okay, meaningful learning by helping students to generate ideas. PDP-PT will make you to generate ideas. Each student is not grouped according to the level of achievement. We don't say, macam Dr. Norat kata tadi, kita memberikan kebebasan. We don't say that you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you cannot join this group. We are giving the opportunity for all the students to choose their group and go for their ideas, to generate ideas. Hold on now. Okay, sorry cikgu-cikgu, ada call. Okay. So these variations are emphasized so that students can improve their skills and understanding. We are giving them freedom of generating the ideas. Okay, cikgu-cikgu, pembelajaran bermakna ni, this is consider they go on their own way of generating idea. We don't just give them to memorize and memorize and memorize. Okay, and then we have varied activities. Just now ada soalan yang nyatakan varied. Yeah? Slide is moving?
Dr. Lava, we cannot see the slide.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
There's no slide.
Okay, wait. Let me replay the slide for you. Thanks for updating, yeah? Okay, can you all see the slide now?
No.
No. Still no.
Still, yes.
No.
Still no slide. All right. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now. It takes time because I think my line is very bad. Penang is raining, Sarawak. Penang is raining, Sarawak.
Sarawak is banjir now.
Oh, Sarawak banjir ke?
Ya, banjir sekarang. Sekolah tutup.
Hari tu masa saya datang, bulan baru ni bulan 8 saya datang tu, masa tu okey je weather. Boleh jalan-jalan, boleh pergi makan lagi. Saya suka Sarawak. Okay, cikgu-cikgu nampak my slide?
Yes.
Nampak.
Nampak.
Okay, saya suka Sarawak, cikgu-cikgu. I really like Sarawak. Very nice place. Okay. Kita kan jauh kan, tapi tengok screen tu boleh membolehkan kita very near to each other. Just one small screen, our laptop, our desktop, our phone can make us to be very near. Okay. Varied activities, cikgu, kepelbagaian activity. In PDPBT, one of the features is varied activities. Take into account various activities at a given time. You have the same time where your activities are different. Same time, different activity. Also need to build the personal foundation and discipline of students. Okay, we have to discipline the students through gaining experience, through the activities which has been conducted. Cikgu-cikgu? Okay, then we have flexible grouping. Okay, my slide is moving, cikgu-cikgu. If it is not, please stop me. Okay, flexible grouping. Flexible grouping is based on their readiness, interest, and students' learning profile. So I don't have to explain what is readiness, what is interest, and what is student learning profile, which you have gone through earlier. So what we understand is that there are openly combining groups. We don't force any students to say that you shouldn't join this group, you shouldn't join this group, and you cannot do this, We are giving all the freedom for the students to choose the activities and to have their own groups as well. The group can consist of 2, 3, or any number of students. Okay, then they have varied tasks, cikgu. Varied tasks, PDPBT classes are not a one-size-fit-all for students. As I said to you earlier, in our normal classroom, we prepare the same activity, the same worksheet, the same teaching method for all the students. We just give them one same t-shirt to wear. We don't bother about their size. Okay, but now in PDPBT, we are giving them variety of tasks need to be designed. Bukan kita bagi saja. We as teachers, we have to design variety of tasks to enable students of varying levels to progress. Because we might have students in the intermediate group, in the advanced group. We have 3 types of students. We try to make at least 3 groups. Intermediate, intermediate, and then advanced, and then the normal level students. So we try to cater them with different tasks. Cikgu. Okay, then teachers are proactive. As we said, we don't wait for the students to do. We don't, okay, this is the work, just go chalk and talk, just about, this is going to be something where teachers act before instruction. We prepare. Our planning is very, very good and successful because we plan activities based on our students' ability, students' need. And then we have qualitative nature. Just we are no more quantitative nature. We're not going to see how many worksheets they have done, how many exercises they have completed. No, we're going to go on qualitative work. Qualitative means it's not completing more tasks, means they are smart, they are wow. You, my students have completed 10 questions out of 15 questions, no. How much they understand, how much their mastery level. So it's more on qualitative, cikgu. And then we have continuous assessment. Okay, this one is not something new, cikgu. I think in school we've been doing this already. We have continuous assessment. Assessment is one of the most important component in focused and differentiated classroom. Why? What type of classroom assessment do you want? Okay, any form of assessment. It can be through individual oral communication with students. You talk to the students, they can tell you, teacher, saya faham, saya tak faham, I know, I don't understand this. You can talk to them. Orally, you can get their feedback. Observing students discussing in groups. When they are in group, we can, as facilitator, we can move around to see whether the students' discussion is related to the topic, how well the students can give their input, how well they are progressing, how well they can generate ideas. Okay, doing group work, or giving formal assessment, we can even give them worksheets. Okay, you do that and complete and pass to me. Okay. Emphasis is given to the development of students' level of readiness, interest, and modes of learning. Cikgu, whatever it is, you must understand, we need to emphasize the development of students' level. Readiness, interest, and modes of learning. Okay, then we have varied approach, cikgu. Varied approach means we're going to have them variety of ways. Differentiated teaching and learning provides at least 3 elements of curriculum. Okay, 3 elements of the curriculum. I told you all earlier what students should learn, how students go about making sense of ideas and information, and how students demonstrate their understanding of it. So it's based on content, process, and product. The differentiated teaching and learning is based on content, process, and product. Okay, and the final one is student-centered. Okay, we are no more teacher-centered in our PDPBT teachers. We are no more going to give them, spoon-feed them everything. Here is going to be student-centered, where students, the teaching and learning will be on students. The students actively involved in decision-making. They share ideas. Pupils are required to share roles and responsibility with group members or specific individuals in order to achieve the needs of learning. So teachers, we work as facilitators. Okay, these are the 9 things, teachers, that we see the features of PDPBT. Okay, now, can you all just tell me what are the features I explained just now? Cikgu.
Varied activities.
Okay, other than that, varied activity.
Grouping.
Okay, grouping. Some more.
Student-centered.
Okay. Student-centered.
Proactive teacher.
Some more.
Continuous assessment. Varied approach. Student-centered.
Ada lagi? 9, Okay, we have good. Meaningful learning. We have varied activities. Flexible grouping. We let the students, okay, now group yourself. We don't control them. We don't say that, oh, you're not good, you should go this group. No. Varied tasks. What is varied task? You will learn to design varied task, teachers. Wait, hold on. Yeah, your coming activity going to be that. Okay, then proactive teachers. Teachers plan the activities ahead. Qualitative in nature, as I said, is not how many work they do. Continuous assessment is the ongoing assessment in the classroom. And then varied approaches, different approaches, at least 3 teachers. And then student-centered. These are the features of PDPBT. Okay. Now, how are we going to make the process of PDPBT? The PDPBT process earlier was mentioned by Dr. Norat, from Dr. Carol and Tomlinson. Okay, what is different in there? Okay, PDPBT has 9 steps or processes, teachers. Okay, you can you can advance and further your reading in the flow of instruction in a differentiated classroom. I think the book also been uploaded in your Google Classroom to know in depth, about this. But let me go through the basic of PDP 9 step processes by Dr. Carol Ann Tomlinson. Okay, you can see this. It looks like a snake bubbling up, but actually this is flow of instruction of Dr. Carol Ann Tomlinson. We have, you see teachers, we have one, the narrowing one, and then the bubble up, and then the narrow part and the bubble up. Okay, you can see the narrow part is where the discussion as a whole, where it will be as a whole and break out to group, or it can be individual tasks, and then they get together to discuss, and then it breaks up. This is how it works, teachers. But I'm going to give these to you while you decide which one will come first and which one will be the last one. Okay, you arrange for me, teachers, because you all are better than me, I guess, in teaching. Okay, so we have altogether 9 steps here. Each point there's a step. Okay, now, can you all take out a piece of paper or anything that you have? Even a small sheet of paper would do. Okay, the flow of instruction in a differentiated classroom. Cikgu cubalah. This is actually the same as we've been doing. It's just certain elements. We try to just modify certain elements to make it a differentiated and focused lesson. Okay. So cikgu, can you all try? Do this first. Just match the number with the alphabets. Later we will discuss. I give you about 5 minutes.
Oi.
Okey, sudah ke cikgu-cikgu?
Tanya cikgu Faizal ke rumah. Nih, kayak saya tengah meeting. Coba tanya cikgu Faizal di rumah.
Alamak, Sarawak banjir ke cikgu-cikgu? Baru saya tengok video. Yang ni pun diupload oleh yang Sarawak Siri 1. Mereka sibuk dengan cleaning the school and all.
Still flooded.
Sudah ke cikgu?
Ada soalan dah.
Okay, shall we start? Ada soalan ke? Okey, tak apa kita bincang cikgu-cikgu. Okey, siapa? Cikgu Stevie ada soalan ke? Angkat tangan. Cikgu Stevie? Oh, accidentally tertekan. Banjir. Sekejap. Okey, tak apa. Okey, kita bincang cikgu-cikgu. Saya rasa kita cikgu-cikgu dah siap. I think almost all of you get what you supposed to get in this. Okay, just go through cikgu-cikgu baru kita akan memahami apa itu. Okay, the flow of instruction in a differentiated classroom, PDPBT by Tomlinson. Okay, number 1. Cikgu-cikgu, kita tengok number 1. Number 1. What is number 1, cikgu? Just open up your mic and just tell me. Senang kita ni kan, cikgu.
Boy.
Okay, the first.
B.
Yeah? B. The first one, the first step
B.
is teacher. Yes, teacher and the whole class begin
B.
exploration of a topic or concept to be learned. Cikgu, yang ni kita buat di kelas biasa pun kita buat, cikgu. Betul tak? Okay, then, okay, the second one. Dua, cikgu. Now you open up, it can be a group already. Or it can... Okay, D. Students engage in further study using varied materials based on readiness and learning profile. Siapa buka mic tutup nanti ya? Dah buka tutup balik. Okay. Third one, cikgu. Come back. It's going to be a whole class. Number 3, cikgu.
H.
Okay. Siapa yang buka mic tolong tutup.
nak lambat.
Cikgu Lizawati tolong tutup. Okay, students and teachers come together to share information and pose questions. Okay, number 4 apa, cikgu? Number 4. Sebutkan. On the mic say and off the mic.
F.
F.
Okay.
F.
Students work on varied assigned tasks designed to help them make sense of key ideas at varied level of complexity and varied pacing. Cikgu tengok, ini yang membawa beza. You see varied assignment tasks designed to help them make sense of key ideas, varied level of complexity and varied pacing. Okay, number 5, cikgu.
A.
Okay, yes, very good. The whole class review key ideas and extend their study through sharing. Bila dia dah bertumpu tu, dia jadi kecil tu, dia perbincangan ramai dah. Okay, then cikgu, 5 dah, 6. Number 6?
G.
Okay. G. Oh, I. In small groups selected by students, they apply key principle to solve teacher-generated problems related to their study. Itu yang saya cakap tadi. Kalau kecil baru ramai dah. Kalau ni dia mungkin small group, or like that. Okay, cikgu. Now number 7.
G.
Okay, good.
G.
The whole class is introduced to the skills needed later to make a presentation. Okay, lagi. Sekarang nombor 8, cikgu.
C. C.
Very good. Students self-select interest area through which they extend their understanding. Kita tengok bila dia buka tu lebih kepada small group or individual. Okay, now the final one of course is going to be E. The whole class listens to individual study plan and establishes baseline criteria for success. This is the flow instruction of differentiated classroom by Dr. Tomlinson. Cikgu-cikgu, we have 9 steps and these are the steps that we're going to follow. Tapi kita tak follow macam tu saja. Kita ada lah reason why we follow. You see, teachers, in English I've given you the flow as well. You see from this is the flow where we're going to go through about Tomlinson and how we're going to adapt it to our PDP-BT. Okay. Dalam PDP, cikgu-cikgu tengok ini kan. Setiap kali cikgu-cikgu ada yang ni. Where this going to be your introduction, this going to be your development, this going to be your consolidation, this going to be your enrichment, and this going to be your closure. Setiap kali kita akan buat lesson plan begini, cikgu, in our PDP. Tetapi PDP-BT akan ada kelainan dari segi tugasan, aktiviti, terpulang pada berapa tugasan dan aktiviti cikgu nak buat, dan itu akan berbeza dan terfokus dari segi konten, proses and product. Okay. Now, Tomlinson's Flow of Instruction merging into our PDP, cikgu. Cikgu-cikgu tengok, ini adalah aliran Tomlinson yang ada 9 tempat tu. Kita akan guna ini, you see, guru dan semua murid mula terokai topik dan konsep. Kemudian kita akan ada nombor 2 tu, apa tu? Murid-murid terlibat dalam pembelajaran seterusnya secara berkumpulan menggunakan pelbagai bahan. You see teachers, it's the same thing. It's just that they're going to be kumpulan and use pelbagai bahan. And then you're going to have murid-murid dan guru berkongsi maklumat dan saling bersoal jawab. Sharing of ideas, teachers, the features of PDP-BT. Okay, then we gonna have 4 murid-murid melakukan pelbagai tugasan. Tugasan yang dipelbagaikan disediakan untuk membantu mereka memahami idea utama dan pelajaran yang mempunyai pelbagai complexity, tahap complexity. Different type of tugasan, different type of complexity. Okay, then we have 5, cikgu-cikgu murid berbincang idea utama yang dipelajari dan meneruskan pembelajaran menerusi perkongsian. They come up with different various of ideas. Okay, then number 6 going to be murid-murid berada dalam kumpulan kecil yang dipilih oleh mereka sendiri. We are not going to label any students you are good, you are weak, you are this. No, we give opportunity for the students to choose their group task, choose their group member, and do the activities. Okay, then we're going to have murid-murid diperkenalkan dengan kemahiran diperlukan untuk membuat persembahan. As we said, this is product, cikgu, membuat persembahan hasil kerja, what they have come up with. And then we have murid-murid memilih cara melakukan tugasan berdasarkan minat. You see, the students memilih cara melakukan tugasan berdasarkan minat mereka sendiri untuk melanjutkan pemahaman konsep, and the final one, the closing, going to be murid-murid mendengar plan pembelajaran individu dan kumpulan, seterusnya menetapkan kriteria asas untuk berjaya. These are the 9 steps of Tomlinson's flow. How are we going to put in our normal lesson, cikgu-cikgu? So it's going to be our introduction, the first step, and then we're going to have task 1, which is 2, and then we're going to have activity 1, which is 3, we're going to have task 2 in 4, and we're going to have activity 2 in 5, and then kalau kita nak tambah, boleh tambah, tak ada masalah. And now we're going to go for consolidation, which is activity 6, and consolidation activity 7, cikgu, pengukuhan, dan 8 adalah enrichment, and 9 is the closure. This is how we're going to put in, it's just the merging, Okay, cikgu-cikgu. Tomlinson 2001 concluded that a differentiated classroom PDP-BT is marked by a repeated rhyme of whole class preparation, review and sharing, followed by the opportunity for the individual or small group exploration, sense making, understanding concept, extension and production. Buku ni dah share, cikgu. I think you can just go through and read. There are so many activities they have given in this book. When I read, I was like, oh, so much of things in there. Yes, which we don't know and we don't implement, and that's the ways are very much easy, cikgu, kalau kita baca ni, And then now implementing PDP-BTN, cikgu. We are all mathematics teachers and we are on more numeracy. So apa kita ada PDP-BT literasi dan numerasi. Kita fokus pada numerasi. Okay, why we go for PDP-BT numerasi, cikgu? It's an approach developed through referencing and modifying Tomlinson's idea to fit the policies of KPM, DSKP, culture, practice and school administration in the teaching and learning of mathematics. Kita rujuk DSKP. Kita guna kaedah-kaedah. What is the culture of the student, the practice of the students, school administration, and then policy kita, policy KPM. Kita modify Tomlinson tu untuk cater kepada kita. KPM through PPPM to 2013 to 2025 emphasize quality of education and student outcome. Kita nak kemenjadian murid, cikgu. KSSR mathematics teacher implement PDP-BTN based on Tomlinson's comprehensive idea in a flexible manner by taking into account several aspects of the PDP process. We take this PDP process, we just modify. Kita tak ubah banyak, cikgu. Okay, so how? Implementing PDP BTN introduction. The teacher and the whole class begin exploration of a topic or concept to be learned. That's at induction cikgu, kita akan explore. Kemudian development, kita ada task 1, students engages in further study in groups using varied material based on their readiness, interest and learning profile. Kita akan tengok task 1 tu dia kepada engage further studies in groups. It can be any type of group but based on readiness, interest and learning profile. Activity 1, the teacher and students come together to share information and pose questions. And then kita akan ada development juga, task 2. Students work on varied assigned tasks designed to help them make sense of key ideas at varied levels of complexity and varied pacing. Cikgu akan tengok varied ni cikgu akan buat nanti. You will be doing the activities later on. When you design your lesson plan, you will understand what is varied assigned task, varied level of complexity, varied pacing. Dan kita akan buat aktiviti 2, the whole class review key idea and extend their study through sharing. And then development, it can be task 3 also. Some teachers you might stop in task 1, activity 1, task 2, activity 2. But if you further task 3 in small groups selected by students, they apply key principles to solve teacher generated problems related to their study. Small group Okay, activity 3, the whole class is introduced to the skills needed later to make a presentation. Okay, then consolidation, students choose to complete the worksheet based on their readiness, interest and learning profile. Okay, enrichment, next students self-select interest area through which they extend their understanding of the concept by doing additional tasks. Kita akan beri peluang. Okay, dah habis ini boleh je. We don't restrict them because they need to, they themselves create their own idea. Closing, the whole class listen to individual and group study plan and establish baseline criteria for success. Actually, benda ni tak ada beza cikgu. Cuma kita ada penambahbaikan dan pemurnian dari segi apa yang kita perlu buat. Okay, now teachers, my topic 2 is only on that section. Okay, now before I stop, shall we not me lah. Shall teachers answer this Google form so that I can see your understanding on topic tu. Kita nak tahu pemahaman cikgu kan. Saya nak tengok pemahaman cikgu. Let me share this to you. I stop sharing this. Okay, let me share. I will just copy this for you cikgu-cikgu. Okay. I will share in call message. Cikgu-cikgu cuba jawab. Saya nak tengok, boleh tak? Ada tak ramai boleh buat in the response? For me to see whether you get the thought of topic tu. Okay, cikgu, saya buka respons. Ada. Masih ada. Saya dah share link. Cikgu-cikgu tolong jawab saja. Oh, dah hilang ke? Ada kan? Okay, siapa yang tak dapat link boleh masuk dan jawab. Kalau kita memberi input, kita kena tengok produk student kita kan. Itu yang saya tengah buat. Saya tengah dapatkan produk daripada cikgu-cikgu. Okey. Kita nak habis kejap lagi yang cikgu. Dah habis yang ni, dah lah kesudahan untuk topik 2. Kita nak wrap up. Okay, one more. Okay, cikgu-cikgu. Okey, cikgu-cikgu. Okey. Boleh tengok skrin saya? Okay, features of PDP-BT, multiple activities. Yes, one of the features among all these is multiple activities, cikgu. It's not final assessment. We have continuous assessment and it's not teacher-centered because it's student-centered. It's not quantitative, it's qualitative, cikgu-cikgu. Okay, number 2, all the below are basic elements of PDP-BT except, yes, process, product, content. Jangan lupa itu cikgu untuk PDP-BT. Yang tak ada tu prosedur lah cikgu. Okay, then number 3, information related to student progress can be obtained. Of course, oral, all the above. Oral pun boleh, written work also can, formal assessment also can, and all the above lah. Okay, most of you can be able to answer that. Okay, closing task. Okay, teachers, closing task. Just now we already go through, cikgu. The whole class listens to individual and group study plans and establish baseline criteria for success, cikgu. And then we have number 5, the flow of instruction in a differentiated classroom. Okay, bukan Dr. Carol Annie Tomlinson, it's Dr. Carol Ann. So bukan number 2. And it's not based on KPM or based on DSKP. It consists of 9 steps, cikgu. The flow of instruction in a differentiated classroom consists of 9 steps. Okay, then number 6, the teacher and students come together to share information and pose question. This one is under mana, cikgu? Tahu kan? It's under development. Okay, then mana lagi? How do students demonstrate what they learn and know is students demonstrate. When students demonstrate is the product. Cikgu, I think that's all. I think most of you can be able to answer. Saya tengok tak? Sikit je. So I think in a way my topic 2 has been clearly given to you all, the approach, and then also my input kepada cikgu-cikgu memang saya rasa semua memahami. And then let me wrap up on this lesson. Okay, let me wrap up on this lesson. Okay, cikgu-cikgu. Differentiated, belum slide, okay. Differentiated instruction is not just tailoring the same suit of clothes. Kita sebagai tailor, we are not going to give them the same dress, baju tu pakai. We're going to design size L, size M, size XL for the students. So you're going to be, because we can group the students based on their sizes. Their sizes means what? What do we mean by sizes? The sizes is readiness, interest, and learning profile. These are the sizes. So we group them according to their readiness, interest, and learning profile, and we know the size. So based on that, we as teachers proactively plan and carry out varied approach to content, process, and product in anticipating of and response to students' differences. Itu saja daripada saya, cikgu-cikgu. I think I can stop here. And ada apa nak tanya tak cikgu-cikgu? Kalau tak, if nothing, I can just pass over to Puan Ling. And my prayers to Sarawak supaya hujan tu akan hujan dengan banjir tu selesai sudahlah dengan cepat.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Lava Niswari. Very
So thank you,
interesting
Puan
and
Lim.
interactive session. Yeah, I'm sure the teachers have enjoyed all the Kahoots and all the other interactive activities that you have prepared for them. Teachers, do you have any questions? I think it's quite clear, huh? I think Dr. Lava has done a good job. Dr. Lava, thank you. So it's now.
Thank you, Puan Lim.
12:44.
Thank you all.
Thank you, thank you, Dr. Lava. Okay, hope to see you in Sarawak, yeah.
Yeah, missing Sarawak.
Yeah. Hope you'll come back soon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So cikgu, so it's now 12:30, and then we've got the link for you to chat your groupings. You just hold on. I will post it inside the. I get the link for you. Okay, so to know which group you are in. Okay, let's see. Can you hear me? Everyone can hear?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So this is the